It's interesting, the post-game of an RPG like this. Every time I come back to it, I'm filled with increasingly more anticipation because I think, okay, this is going to be the time. We've got almost everything out of the way. We'll be able to knock it out and finally be comfortable taking on the final chapter in the game. Also, 32 hours devoted to this file. Jeez. I hope you guys got your money's worth from the charity stream.
I know I did.
Alright, what were we doing last time? Right, I remember now. You'll notice my inventory has a few more items in it than it did previously. That's because today we're going to be taking on the Koopakoot favors. And I decided to, in between streams, to look down the list of which items he was going to ask for that I could actually procure ahead of time. Because, unfortunately, Koopakoot has a lot of fetch quests. I mean, a lot of fetch quests. A lot of go to this specific area and talk to this NPC. They have an item you couldn't possibly have procured before this point. Whole lot of key item nonsense. You know how that goes. Bo, you're coming with me for all of this.
Oh, what luck. You came at the perfect time, young man. Could you see your way to doing me another favor?
All right.
Oh, how very kind of you. I guess the younger generation isn't so bad after all.
You know, if you say no to him, he really chews you out.
Yes, I've done it before. I did it just like, what does he say if I say no? And it's just this long rant.
There's something inherently hilarious about games like this. About how no matter... I know it's sort of abusing the power you have as a player, but knowing that the story will continue regardless of how many times you say no. It's the but thou must principle. But when the game fights back that hard, you can fight back yourself and have a whole lot of fun with how stupid the game system is.
Oh, yes. And then there's the game that's built around that entire premise. Stanley Parable.
Oh, right. I thought you were going to say Undertale for a second.
No? But, Undertale is also extremely entertaining in how ridiculous it gets.
Well, I mean in the sense that it sort of plays with your relationship with the game itself.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! The neighbors are starting to complain about your noise. Quit your belly aching. Oh, Bombette, you be quiet now. It's no use yelling my name. I'm off on an adventure doing very important things. I have enough to think about without your puppy love. And besides, you're not my type. I told you that before, so calm down before you blow a fuse. Bombette, oh, don't. Ooh, you made her angry. I feel bad for you, but man, you talk way too much. You need to play it cool or she'll never like you at all. I'm sure she'll come around one of these days if you can just... And we'll leave him to that.
Ouch. Azulio said, "Ooh, dang, shot down in flames."
You know, going back to RPGs again, I forget who said it, but it was in regards to one of the Dragon Age games. I've never played an RPG where you could pester somebody into liking you. Because there are moments in that game where one of the characters goes, well, hey, you're really nice, you know. Wait, no, I see what you're doing. No.
You're a stand-up guy for doing an old Koopa so many favors. This time I'll give you this special gift as thanks. Don't tell anybody, though. I've got a reputation to keep. Oh, you don't have to be so polite, young fella. Take this.
Wow.
Yep, 3 star pieces. Apparently the rest of the star pieces in the game are locked up behind doing favors for Koopa Koot, which is probably why it doesn't show up as an achievement.
I've been hearing people talk recently. Apparently, I'm not so popular. People are actually saying I'm cheap. The nerve. Long time ago, I used to be like you. Hey, are you listening to me? Well, the upshot is I don't really need any help. Except, you know those Boos living in Boo Mansion? Well, one of them has an old photo of mine. So, well, I'd like you to ask them if they'd give it back. And if you don't mind, could you hurry up about it? You promise you'll go?
I mean, there's nothing left for me to do other than hunt down badges, but we'll take care of that later tonight.
Battle Mage Azulio says, I remember there's a But Thou Must played with in Golden Sun, but it leads with a bad ending if you follow through with it. I asked him to elaborate, and he says, well, you can refuse the call, but if you leave the sanctum without changing your mind, it goes, and thus the world steadily headed towards its destruction, and you get back to the, you get kicked back to the title screen. It's a non-standard game over, pretty much.
I know Super Paper Mario does the same thing. Mario can just be a jerk at the beginning of the game and be like, nah, I don't want to save the world.
Yep. And after all the times he's been more or less forced to, can you really blame the guy?
I mean, all of space and time is going to be destroyed, but hey, at least I've proven my point. Koopa Koot's been known to use people, you know. His motto is, if it moves, use it until it drops. He got in a couple fights over his personality way back when. After one really bad one, he started traveling a lot. This is a photo of us from when he passed through these parts. Take this and say hello to Koopa Koot for me. Is this a picture of a young Koopa Koot? He wants this. Again, it seems like there's a couple things that are happening in the background of this game that would be really interesting to expand upon in a side story.
About that,
Yes.
a lot of content was cut from Paper Mario.
Really?
Oh yeah. And it is theorized that one of those cut content lines was actually finding out more about Koopakoot.
Hmm.
Great clumping clubbers. I'm in awe of you, Mario. Oh, the days of my youth. Just look at me there, sir. There was... and I never looked back. Anyway, enough of that. Take this as a token of my thanks. Oh, you don't have to be so polite. Take it.
Yeah, and he wonders why people call him cheap.
I really haven't had a tasty meal in a Goomba's age.
Which, the implication from that saying being that Goombas either live a very long time or they don't live very long at all. Because I know a dog's age is supposed to be around, somebody refers to a period of about 7 years.
Miss Tasty's Koo Pasta would really hit the spot right now.
Really? I just happen to have some spaghetti in my pocket at this exact moment. Here, let me pull out a wad of it for you.
Yeah, I'll pick off the pocket lint and everything.
Plummeting Paragoombas, you're a man of action, Mario. This looks simply delicious. I swear nobody should cook this dish besides Tasty. She's perfected the recipe.
Azulio says, well, considering all it takes to dispatch them is a quick jump on their heads, I'd say that they don't live very long.
I don't know. All it takes is a single vehicle to take down a human being, and we can reach upwards, and we can reach 3 digits.
True.
Life is very fragile. You gotta remember that.
Touché, says Azulio.
I seem to have misplaced my glasses, which is vexing. I suppose I must have dropped them somewhere. I haven't gone beyond the borders of Koopa Village, so logic suggests that they're somewhere in the village. Could you drop what you're doing and find them? Have your word, young fella?
This is what I'm doing. You are all that stands between me and finally completing one of the most tedious side objectives in this game. Don't need that. I need to clear up as much of my inventory as possible for the sake of cooking ingredients.
Nom 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 nom.
There they are.
At some point, I've gotta try cooking something in the cookbook that Coop's got me.
Oh, yeah. Which one was that again?
Elder Scrolls cookbook.
Yeah. What are some highlights from that book, out of curiosity? The roommates
Well,
have the
The
Fallout.
sweet roll.
The roommates have the Fallout book, but they do not have the Skyrim one.
There is the sweet roll.
Okay.
Skooma.
Skooma, what is that again?
The highly addictive, very, very sweet drink that Khajiit are very fond of. Alright.
Bear in mind, like,
So-
I have not ever gotten very far at all in Skyrim, so you'll probably have to give a backstory to a lot of these.
Well, this isn't just Skyrim. This is all of Elder Scrolls.
Ah, okay.
So we've got basics, side starters and snacks, baked goods. Of course, there's grilled leeks, baked potatoes, or wait, no, double baked potatoes, leek and cheese crostata, stewed apples with Idar cheese, cheese scones. What's one of the ones that you don't know from? Ah, yes, here we are. Sheogora strawberry tarts.
Surprised it doesn't teach you how to make cheese.
Actually,
Does it actually?
no. But there are several cheese-based recipes. There's cheese scones, the stewed apples and Idar cheese, leek and cheese crostata. There are several recipes in here that use quite a bit of cheese. But I was very, very pleased to see that Sheogora strawberry tarts made the list.
The Isles. The Isles. A wonderful place. Except when it's horrible. Then it's horribly wonderful.
Ah, yes. But you have to say that with a Scottish accent.
Ah, yes. Right. Sorry, it's been a long, long time. I've only experienced Oblivion tangentially, but through other people.
Are you kidding me? He makes wonderful appearances in Oblivion, Skyrim, and Elder Scrolls Online. He's shown up several times in my playthrough so far, and I'm loving it.
By the way, I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who showed up to the stream a little early. Who's here in the first half hour or so, which is Battle Mage Azulio and Philo and Aster. Welcome, welcome. Aster, I might actually, if you don't mind, I'm currently getting into writing myself right now, and I could use as many eyes on the book as possible. Just to let me know if I'm going in the right direction, if the story comes across the way I want it to, that kind of thing. I know it's against everything I believe art is supposed to be about, to tell people how they're supposed to feel, but during beta testing, it's kind of a necessity.
Yep.
I love how I've played so many video games I refer to, it's not an early draft, it's beta testing my book.
Well, you know, we all get it.
I have an old boo friend who lives in Gusty Gulch. Could you go and get a package from him? You may have a little trouble finding him since the boos there look pretty similar. It's a little fucked up, man.
Well, can you tell the difference between the boos that aren't specifically made to look unique? Like, there are, what, 2 boos in this entire game that don't look almost identical to the others?
I mean, shut up.
Well, to be honest, though, boos probably think the same thing about Koopas, so...
It's like that scene in Rush Hour 3 where he accidentally... is it Rush Hour 3 where he accidentally punches Jackie Chan?
Yes.
In the group fight?
Yes. And it's priceless.
I mean...
Anyway, even when Aster says, drop me a link and I'll give it a look.
Okay. I don't have much of it so far. I have the foreword done. I have the foreword of the book done, and I'm going to be working on the prologue here soon.
Excellent.
The foreword is very important. It has a warning for people who are sensitive to some of the topics discussed in the book, but also an encouragement going along the lines of, if you do fall in this camp, bear with me, though, because this story is for you. What? You've seen Paler? Really? Oh, I thought because Mario did the wave animation, that was the dialogue I needed to read.
Nope.
It'd be a shame if you came all the way out to Gusty Gulch and didn't get messed with. Oh, hello. You're running an errand for old Koopakoot, are you? Uh-oh. Now, where did I wasn't really ready for this. Where'd I leave that thing? I'd better go look for it.
Jesus. Okay, then. Thank you for the resubscription. I'm glad my pain gives you so much joy. 25 months, good lord. Do you think you can just...
It is endlessly entertaining to hear somebody else get startled when it's normally me.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Like I said, I know what I need to do to get him to find that package, but this is also a good opportunity for me to bump attack a few more enemies, build up some coins.
Mm-hmm.
We do have to beat up at least one little oink, I believe. Or chase it out of the pen, rather.
If you're really good, you can get 2.
Yes, you can get 2 items out of them. Although considering it's a... Hello, who's this? Considering it's a 3% chance for one to spawn, the odds of them spawning back to each other is a little, you know, 10 months at tier 1. Thanks, Blue. Surprise, sucker. Thank you very much. Oh, wait a second. He did that to scare me. Ah! Jesus.
You gotta wait until he's not expecting it, Blue.
Is this a thing? Do I need to make it even louder so that it gets a rise out of me every time? Get tinnitus
Nah.
by the time I'm 40?
No. We just have to work on our timing.
Oh, yes, because it's clearly your guys' fault that the stream isn't entertaining. Totally.
No. We have to coordinate our timing in such a way that you aren't expecting it, and then the noise scares you. The Freddy jump scare in September to October. Koopa.
That's a good one, actually. I like that. Although, which one? There are multiple different
Freddy
games.
one. Oh, right. There are like 8 different Freddys now, aren't there?
Well, I mean, in every single game, the jump scare noise is different.
Right.
Thank you for waiting. I finally found it. Can't believe it took me so long to track it down. Anyway, please give my regards to Koopakoot, okay? And take care.
It's weird. It's interesting looking at the relationship the Boos seem to have with Koopakoot. Because they acknowledge his selfish nature, but a lot of them seem to have a fondness for the guy.
I wonder why.
Again, like, that fan game idea would be great if it weren't for the fact that Nintendo would sue you over looking at them funny these days.
Yeah.
You make a Mario shadow puppet on the wall, Doug Bowser will personally hand you a cease and desist.
Look what I'm doing. Oh wait, nobody can see me. Never mind.
You got an idea? All right, cool. Send me a PM or something. Let me know. I'm always curious what you've got to add to this.
Livid lava piranhas! You rule, Mario!
Wait, there was more than one?
Oh dear.
Ah,
Oh,
yes. This is that package I requested. Ever since my boo friend sent me that letter, I've been dying to know what's inside. Well, I'll find out right now. After you leave.
Ah.
What's on the tape, old man? You see this? You know how much damage that hammer does?
People keep talking about something called a coconut. They say they're delicious. I just have to try one. Go right away if you can. Promise to hurry back.
Well, as it turns out, I just happen to have one on me right now.
You're larger than life, Mario. Oh, so you're a racist and you're fat shaming me. I see how it is. How do you crack this thing? Ah, well, I guess I'll try it later.
That would be hilarious. If you threw it at an enemy, it split open, and now you had an edible coconut. So it's both a weapon and a healing item.
That would be really cool indeed. I wonder how different species of coconut there are. I forgot to say the word many in there, didn't I?
I mean, it works either way.
I wouldn't mind getting one of those red jars that they say were made in Dry Desert's ancient desert kingdom. According to popular opinion, you can get one if you buy things in a certain order at the shop in Dry Outpost. First, you buy a dusty hammer, then you go ahead and get a dried pasta, then, Was it No. Oh, it was a... No.
Hey, you got new emote?
Oh, yes. The raid emote. Yes. Actually made by Ice Cold Koopa himself. Yes, I'm sorry, guys. I know we had the other raid emote for a while, but considering Twitch has become less and less forgiving about policy breaches lately, I decided, should probably just play it safe and get rid of that one.
For now.
All right. Now, luckily, I have the internet to help me out with, I don't have to go buy a whole bunch of items that I don't actually need. Koopa-Koot. Super Mario Wiki. Koopa-Koot's favors. Oh, as a matter of fact, this is his final errand.
Nice.
Hammer, pasta, hammer, shroom. Got it. That's the order. Hammer, pasta, hammer, shroom. Got it.
Don't worry, when you forget in 5 minutes, I'm here.
Won't take us that long to get there. Hammer, pasta, and
Hammer.
oh, what was the other one? Then you buy a no. Maybe all right, a dusty hammer. What ho! Buying goods in that order is a secret sign. It was written in an ancient will. Parakarry is beside himself right now.
Whee!
He's just trying to see how fast he can spin in place before he gets dizzy. I'm keeping with the will. I'm required to give you this. Please take it. A jar.
I spooked the fnu.
Subscribe to tier 2, even. Wow. Thank you very much. Jeez, guys. Thank you all. Thank you so much. I'm just playing games. I'm not that special.
We think you are.
I'm glad. Just motivates me to try and bump things up even more, which this was incredibly refreshing. I finally got around to fixing a lot of the back-end stuff I've been meaning to do for streams for a while, like replacing that emote, for starters. It's also things like, I meant to dissolve my GatherBot contract, but apparently GatherBot stopped being a thing a long time ago, so... Alright, this is the last one here, so I want to read this out. Swooping Sky Guys, you're a true workhorse, Mario. Incredible, outstanding. Ugh, it's a little filthy, though. Suppose I'll add it to my collection anyway. You're a stand-up guy for doing an old Koopa so many favors. This time I'll give you this special gift as thanks. Don't tell anybody, though. Oh, wait a minute.
You forgot to put the achievement tracker up, and I didn't notice.
Yeah, I didn't either. Oops.
Oops.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Am I going to have to reset the game and do all those favors again?
Well, let's open the achievement tracker first, and worry about that second.
Oh, boy.
I
Quizmaster.
should probably eat something. By the way, curious chat, what is your opinion on Meatloaf? Not the musical artist, the food. Because I absolutely detest it.
Meatloaf I'm kind of off and on. It can be very, very dry is the problem with it, but I suppose that's why you just drown it in ketchup. Which, by the way, next time you feel like shocking yourself, look at the nutritional label for ketchup and realize that even a tiny little bit of that stuff is giving you almost all of the sodium your diet recommends in a day. Also, there's a surprising amount of sugar in sauces like that. Alright, there's one way to solve this question once and for all. There's 3 star pieces hiding somewhere. I flipped all of the panels. I completed all of the Chuck Quizmo quizzes. I did all of the Koopa-Koot favors. And there's still 3 hiding somewhere. Oh, no. No, it is, Koops. It very much is. Let me go double check just to be absolutely sure. Yep, there it is. Starman. Collect all 160 star pieces. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, wait. Let's not panic, everybody. Let's, item FAQ. Okay, so the one thing I skipped over was the letters. Tack guide, super block guide, tattle guide, recipe list, Koopa-Koot favor guide, can't see Koopa guide. You'd think this would be under items, but various maps, chapter by chapter guides. Where the heck are the letters? Because maybe I just missed 3 of those and I never knew? Letter delivery quest. Okay, here we go. There are 11 letters in the game. Alright. Mount. Okay. There's the... normal letters. Reward is 11 star pieces in total. You get the Rip Cheeto ones? Yes, we also got those too. We have bought all of the items that Rip Cheeto has. Okay, what's up, Koops? Says you're missing 2 Chuck Quizmo questions. Oh no, that's only because I got them wrong, is the thing. There are only 64 questions in the game, but it also keeps track of how many wrong answers you got. So that's what it means by 64 out of 66. Even the guide says that that's how that works. So, what do I do now? Mount Rugged. Use Cooper to collect it near the save block. Another Mount Rugged one, which I believe that's 26 letters Mario can deliver. But wait, no, there are 3. There are 3 letters you collect in Mount Rugged, so this guide isn't even accurate.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, no, there are 3 letters in Mount Rugged and only lists 2 of them here.
Interesting. Perhaps I should have let you borrow the strategy guide.
It's okay. It was a busy weekend.
Yeah, it was, and a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Paper Mario. Letters. Paper Mario. List of letters in Paper Mario. Normal letters. Okay, here we go. I have a full... There we go. Yeah, it even has the last one from Mount Rugged. Okay. So those three I can cross off the list immediately. Now we're going to go on a world adventure to try and find the rest of them. First and foremost, it's time to pay a visit to the desert again. You can always ask Merlovely. Right! The game offers that service, doesn't it?
It does.
And it's not just main objectives either. It's also... Okay. You get the letter behind Colorado's campsite? I might have. I'll go ask her. We've got more than enough coins to find one little oink, so we're good on that front. I can spend a little bit of currency to find some other things hidden away. Thank goodness there's an in-game tool to help with this.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, my. I foresaw your arrival, Mario.
Yes. Help you find what you seek. Shall I read your fortune? Yes. I am looking for star pieces.
Okay, I'll now read your fortune with grace and unrivaled good looks.
I don't believe I've ever actually seen this animation from her. I didn't use her services much as a kid.
Twinkle light, twinkle bright.
Is this going to be like Mario DDR, where it just starts playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star as one of the tunes? We're going to have to do this twice more.
I see. A star piece. As you walk along Pleasant Path, you find a grassy area with coins on the ground. You spin jump around there and find a secret chamber. That's where you find the piece.
Did I not get that one? Did I forget? Because I remember reading that in the guide, and... An area with coins on the ground. Yeah. Okay, I know what she's talking about. Pleasant Path, by the way, is the path that leads from Toad Town down to Koopa Village. You know, normally without actually using the fast warps in the sewers that we're so acquainted with by now. Thank you, Koops. You made this significantly easier by suggesting that. I use that service so little, I forgot it was even a mechanic in the game. A secret chamber. That's what they refer to it as. That's great. Best thing about this, too, is because of Bump Attack, I'm going to get my money back for that fortune teller visit anyway.
The advantages, yes?
Yes. Now, the thing is, I'm pretty sure the path, what we're looking for is over this way. It's past this bridge. This is part of a little ambush thing. It's like, oh, there's coins. No, actually, there's a Koopa, and now he's dead.
Yep.
This one? I'll be.
Huh.
That's actually where it was hiding. Oh, please tell me that's the... It's probably panels. It's probably that. Because I'm pretty sure I grabbed all the letters. We're so close. I'm getting legitimately excited. We are so close to seeing the end of this game. Every single thing being ticked off the list.
Excitement.
Heck, even if I have to ask her about the badges we have left to find, we can take care of those too.
And don't forget, I've got the official strategy guide.
You know, the cool thing about that strategy guide, too, is I can just go down the list of, okay, do I have this badge? Do I have that badge? It's not like the star pieces, which are all functionally identical to one another. I can specifically look for, okay, do I have this? If true, go seek.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, hurry it along. I don't have all day. Alas, at the moment, there are no star pieces within your reach. What? There are some beyond my vision.
In Bowser's castle.
Trust in your lucky star and you'll find... No, there aren't... Oh... At least she gave me my money back. Beyond her vision? What does that mean? Where are they?
Well, I've got the guide, so let me check it out.
I've also got a guide in front of me. Let's see. Okay, so she can find the ones that are hidden in panels in the floor. We've done all the Koopa-Koot favors. We've done all of the Chuck Quizmo quizzes. She can't tell you the piece if you get it from someone.
Let's see here. Colorado gives you one. Merlin gives you one. Goomba gives you one. Morty, Nomadamouse, Feisty, Rusty, Igor, Minty, Merlot, and Mayor Penguin.
So it's either letters or I just haven't bought everything from Rip Cheeto like I thought I have. But I thought I did because he gives a whole bunch of... Let me open this up again. Rip Cheeto Paper Mario. Mario Wiki. All right. Dried Shroom, Star Piece. I thought we did that already.
Okay. Rip Cheeto's star pieces. Okay.
There's only one way to know this. If I buy from him 3 times in a row and all I get are dried shrooms, I will know for a fact that I've gotten everything that he has. Because after the 10th purchase, all he'll give you is dried shrooms. So let me go...
You got all of Chuck Quizmo's quizzes?
Yes, all of them. All 64. So
Okay.
hang on. Just to make sure it's not Cheeto, I'm going to save really quick. And if he gives me 3 shrooms in a row, I'm just going to reset and get my money back.
Okay.
Dried shroom. Dried shroom. And... Yep, that's a reset. So, we did get all of his, meaning the only possible place left it could be is I forgot 2 letters somewhere along the way. By
Okay.
process of elimination, we will figure this out. And I bet you most of the badges I don't have yet are all locked up by the guy who's upstairs trading them for star pieces.
Alright, let me see.
Because I'm pretty thorough about that, too. Alright, now,
Okay.
list of letters. A lot of these are actually tied up in dry desert and outposts, so...
Mm-hmm.
Let me just double check this really quick before we get down there. Hit the tree near the outpost, one of the rooftops near Moustafa's house. Hit the tree at Colorado's excavation site after Colorado removes his camp. Got it.
Yep. That's probably the one you missed.
One of them, anyway. I'm pretty sure I got the one on top of Moustafa's roof.
It's always worth a check, right?
Yeah. It's like, why wouldn't I? It's right there. No, I just feel like making things harder for myself later on in the story. It's fine. Yep, those are all good.
Um,
Yes.
you're gonna have to go a little farther. Or is there another reason that you're hitting all the trees?
I thought it was one of these.
No.
Or is it the one that Nomada Mouse is sitting against in the desert?
Keep going. I'll tell you when you're there.
Okay.
No.
Bad Fnu, no. Stop hitting trees.
Nope.
This one, right?
Uh-uh.
Oh, Colorado's camp. Sorry, I was looking for the one that was near the outpost. Yeah, I know where Colorado's camp is. It's right at the end of the desert. This is so much easier with
There
this.
you are.
Yep. There it is. That's one of them. Now, the rest of them. There's the Gusty Gulch letter, which is in front of a tree branch. Oh, yes. I know we got that one because we delivered that one to Feisty, the guard.
And it was from Bootler.
The Lava Lava Island letter, which is on top of a rock on the beach leading to Yoshi Village. Did we get that?
I believe so.
Wait a second. Shiver Snowfield. Oh, yeah, we did get that one. Behind an icy rock. Hold up. I think there might actually be one in Shiver Road.
There is.
Or did we deliver that one to Merlot already?
One way to find out.
All right. Is it in my inventory already? I'm going to be very cross with myself. Nope. I'm not. I haven't failed that hard yet. I'll find a way eventually.
I have discovered something amazing.
Oh?
Hot dogs in ramen noodles. And not just any hot dogs. The ones that are actually made out of beef. So they're
Okay.
not super squishy and they don't give easy. Because, you know, there's meat there.
You get that really satisfying snap when you bite into them.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
That's why I love brats so much. It's just that feeling. There's just something about us. I know we're omnivores by heart, but I've never met a person that, you know, aside from obviously the vegetarians and vegans in my audience, who did not appreciate meat way more than they did vegetables. There's a natural reason for that too, by the way. Meat has way more calories. It is far more nutritional for you than vegetables in a lot of cases. At least from the practical side of things.
Yes.
Breaking it down as far as it'll possibly go into things like all of the vitamins and minerals that you need, yeah, you're going to have to supplement your diet with other things. But if you're an animal and you have to choose between berries and this carcass you happen to find, I mean, if nobody else is on it right now. The thing died like, what, an hour ago? It's still good. 2-day rule.
Oh my gosh. I have a story about that.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry. Yes, I do. So every year, my dad, my grandpa, and my uncles all go deer hunting up to deer camp. Which
Okay.
is essentially a tar paper shack in the middle of the woods in the middle of nowhere. Well, one year, nobody got a deer. But on the way home, my grandpa, the car in front of him, hit a deer.
We take
So there
those.
it was, steaming fresh. So he stuck his deer license on it and took it home.
He literally went, you gonna eat that?
He literally did that, yes.
And if I don't tell anybody, they'll think I shot this one.
Not from how mangled it was.
Alright, fair enough. I hunted it with my bare hands.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, the joke was, Yeah, it was a great one because it was pre-tenderized.
Okay, yes, I believe I've looked behind every single rock here. I checked the tree, I checked the boulder. I think it might be one of the ones that was locked up in the jungle. Because I'm pretty sure I grabbed the one in Flower Fields.
Well,
So
the
back
only way to find out for sure is to cover all your bases and look in all the spots.
I think I should just go for them in order. Like, I know for a fact we did the one for Feisty, so I can skip that unless it doesn't show up anywhere else.
I remember you doing the one for Feisty because Feisty freaked out and I laughed.
It's like, my memory works for very specific things. It only helps me in certain situations that are completely unhelpful in like 99% of circumstances. But they were important to me, man.
Yep.
Maybe that's just it. I need to find something beyond just the obvious value of things like work and finances to personally motivate myself. Then again, no. When I see a financial opportunity, I usually try and take it. Because it's like, all right, this might be, if I keep working on this kind of thing, eventually I'll hit that breakthrough point where I just don't have to work anymore, period. This is not where I wanted to go. What am I doing? I'm headed to the island. That's on the other side of the water here. I can just hear Reggie in the back of my head. What's wrong with you? I knew it just had to be the letters. I even commented earlier in the playthrough, it's like, man, I hope I didn't forget anything. Yep, we got the letter that was up here, meaning it's hidden in the Jade Jungle.
Yep.
Exact details on this one. Okay. Northeast Island where the player meets Sushi. Wait, I grabbed that one, didn't I? And I know we delivered the thank you letter from Wise Wisterwood. Oh my, that means we have eliminated every single letter possibility. Because we hit the tree. We got the one behind the icy rock. We delivered the one from Flower Fields.
Did you deliver the one to Goomba yet?
No, but like we have it, and that's one of the star pieces accounted for. I just need to know what the other letter is. Northeast of where the player met Sushi.
Yeah, it's the one with 3 logs in it.
This screen?
No. Wait. Yes, it was in the tree.
In the tree?
Back there. On the back island.
Oh, I need to hit the tree there. Okay. Oh, please, come on, come on. Be what I'm looking for. I'm very sick of this scavenger hunt.
Aren't we all?
Thank the Lord above.
Hey, don't I get any credit?
Oh, thank you, too. I help those who help themselves. Barry Carey, you and I got a lot of work to do, buddy. And I don't just mean being my dedicated go-to battle partner. Who is the best party member in Paper Mario, in your opinion? And you can grade them by any particular metric you want, because they're all equally valid, in my opinion.
Bombette was always my favorite.
Why is that?
hit everything, kill everything.
Costs you an arm and a leg in terms of flower points, but yes, you could do that. Just fill the screen with one giant explosion. Would have been great if Mario had an animation where he ducked for cover while that attack was charging up. Wait a minute. Is it Goompa or Goompapa? Oh,
Goompa.
it's the grandfather. Okay. You're Goompa, correct? Name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. Believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Now, what could this be? Koopakoot. I have a bad feeling about this, so I'll read it later. It's probably the old coot's usual backstabbing gossip. He really needs to get out more. What's the point of sending all these gossipy letters, huh? I know you're pretty busy, so thanks for delivering this. Why don't you take this as a token of my thanks? Last one. The last one. The final countdown. And other such references. Rusty. Okay, that's the person in Toad Town with all the books, right? The dictionary nerd, yeah. Thank you, Coops. How does this keep... I need to read chat more. I really do. Like, more so than I usually... Is there a good place here for me to set this so that I... Wait a minute.
Well, actually...
Wait a minute. Hold on. Give me a second, everybody. Oh, give me a second, everybody. I'm going to go grab something that is going to make all of the streams and keeping track of chat way easier for me in the future. Be right back.
Your phone?
No. As a matter of fact, I have my phone. The problem is the way it's setting, it's hard for me to read it at any given moment. But if I had a stand for it...
Ah.
Hey, Icicle, be funny for me while I'm gone.
Of course. Next time on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Fnu gets his own stand! Num. Kind of surprised he doesn't already have one. Something to do with pizza, maybe? Yeah, like super duper heated pizzas. So it does like fire type damage. But then the sausage and the pepperoni gets in your eye. And the grease gets all over you. Oh yeah. Devastating attack. Especially to the pretty boys that are so common in JoJo. Do you have any idea? Ugh, the acne. Ordinary day? What's that? You know, I'm kind of tempted to go find a rock cover of the Oscar Mayer Wiener song now. So, like, other stands' attacks are negated.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I heard every word, by the way. How dare you say such horrible things about our Lord and Savior, Koopakoot. Let's see here. All right, let's see how this stand works out for me. Oh, I think think it stretches just far enough. Now let me bend it in just such a way that will it, It's a little awkward, but that works.
Excellent.
Adjust this a little bit more. Maybe I'm asking for a bit much considering my setup here, but... Oh, no.
I could get you one of those projector eyepieces.
One of the what?
So you know power trackers from DBZ?
Yes.
They make them so that they'll project what your phone has on the screen onto the eyepiece.
No kidding.
Yep.
Reaching past my mic here.
The broth at the end is the best part of ramen.
Okay. Stick that right.
Yeah, we were talking about how you'd get a stand.
A JoJo stand? Yes, that's my horse. I love it. Aggravates anybody who is currently fighting me. They have to focus on me. Problem is I'm not very durable, so I can't use the power for very long.
Well, we were theorizing that you'd get a pizza, superheated pizza stand. So it throws superheated, really greasy, super spicy pizzas at people. So not only will they get horrible acne and ruin their pretty boy looks, but then the spices from the pepperoni and the sausage will get in their eyes and it'll burn horribly. And on top of that, they'll get burns from the superheated pizza. The acne would be the most devastating attack to all the pretty boys, though.
I just cannon it down their throats. They start putting on weight at an immensely fast rate.
Yep.
Josuke's like, I've lived long enough to know where this is going. Why do I get the feeling somebody's enjoying this way too much? This is the final one. You're Mr. Rusty, correct? The name's Paracary. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter, duly delivered. And for now, a postman's job is done. Now, what could this be about? How exceedingly strange. It's from Lava Lava Island. Yes. It's a question from a curious kid there. My mind is quite in demand. Thank you, Paracary. I thank you for your quick delivery. We'll go with that, sure. Quick, yes. I don't usually accept questions, but oh well. It's from a kid, and we must educate the younger generation. When I was a child, I had a curious mind as well. Still do. I'll get right on the answer. Thanks again for bringing this letter such a long way. Please take this as thanks.
Hey! Finally!
Thank everybody worthy of thanks. All 160. Jeez.
Now you can go pick up those badges.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Except for me, I'm a little worried about what Mario's up to down there. Look at him, his stupid little Paracary friend. You worked for me before, you bastard. I tell you what. You let them make a union and suddenly things like this start happening. Should have known better. I've never actually seen the dialogue this kid has when you trade in all of the star pieces for badges.
here you go.
Happy heart and happy flower. I now understand why fewer people have the All Badges achievement than the All Star Pieces achievement, because technically the Star Pieces is a prerequisite.
Mhm.
And then finally, yes, I want it. All right! These Star Pieces really help round out my collection. Please come back and swap some more with me sometime. Aw, there's no special dialogue.
Okay.
Well, maybe. Maybe if I talk to him again? Oh, you want to trade Star Pieces for badges, do you? But I don't have any more badges. You tapped me out. I'm sorry. See you.
Okay, I have to read what Azulio's got here.
Mhm.
He came up with a 2-in-1 stand that's normally referred to as Dragon Heart, and normally takes the form of a small dragon whelp that flies around the user and can breathe fire on their foes. However, that's not its true name. Its true name is Dragon Force, which takes the form of a full-size dragon.
Ah, I see.
Which is a reference to the band Dragon Force, which started out being called Dragon Heart.
Oh, had no idea.
Me neither.
I kind of guessed where this was going, but I didn't realize that one little bit of trivia.
Me neither. I thought they were always called Dragon Force. That's pretty cool.
Gonna cry, piss your pants, maybe. All right, badge guide. Here we go.
Did you know that the lead guitarist can play the main riff of Through the Fire and the Flames underwater, holding the guitar above or behind his head? And he can play it, but he cannot, for the life of him, play it on Guitar Hero.
All right. So, let's go down the list of badges that I've got here. Let's figure out what I have and do not have and what I need to get still. Oh, it's actually in order. It's all of the jump badges and then all of the hammer badges. Okay, I thought this list was just being cheeky and categorizing them in an unuseful way. Okay, so power jump, mega jump, shrink stomp. Wait a second, we don't have that one. Upon first entering Toad Town tunnels, head all the way to the right. You'll have to get by a large yellow block, several Goombas, and a blooper, but at the end of the path, there will be a chest containing this badge. No, wait, I do have that one. Never mind. I thought so. Multi-bounce, got that one. Jump charge. Yep. As well as the super version. Sleep stomp we have. We also have dizzy stomp. Do we have D-down jump and power bounce?
I believe so.
Yeah, so that's all. That's all of the jump badges.
Well, what do you mean? Do you have power? You've been using power bounce most of the
Yeah, I
time.
realized halfway through saying it. I'm sorry.
All right, badge list.
All right. Power smash.
Yep.
Power smash, mega smash, smash charge, and super smash charge. Spin smash. We've got quake hammer. I believe we also have power and
quake,
mega quake.
Mm-hmm.
Hammer throw and D down pound. We've got those.
Double dip, triple dip, group focus, quick change.
Got all of those.
Mm-hmm.
We just grabbed Peekaboo.
Peekaboo, Dodge Master, 2 happy heart, 1 happy flower.
Yep.
So you need the second happy flower.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a second one.
There should be.
Buy from Merlot. In the area directly east of the Flower Fields entrance, there are 3 trees. Hit them with your hammer in the following order: middle, right, left. All right, I forgot about that. The Mocking Daisy actually told us about this. And I forgot to actually do it once we got there because I'm a scatterbrain.
Well, so am I.
What's that order again?
Middle, left, right.
Middle, right, left. Sorry. Yes. Yes. The power. I forgot I had bump attack. The absolute power. Oh, right, because if you hit these in the wrong order, you have to deal with bees.
That's right. So there you go. Next.
Next. We have... What do we have? Reveal your secrets to me list. Okay.
Deep focus.
Deep focus. There are apparently 3 HP plus badges in the game.
Mm-hmm. And 3 flower plus badges as well.
Ooh, we're missing an HP plus. That's another one of the badges we didn't have. Okay. We bought the one from Ralph's Badge Shop. Right after getting Kooper to join, uses shell throw ability to grab this badge from the stump on the way back to Koopa Village. And then there's something here in this list that just says, refer to the badge hunting section on the Forever Forest. Ew.
Checking.
Okay. Okay. I need to get all the way to... I need to find branch number... Oh, geez, who is that? Wait a second. King Kid, hey! Thanks for the follow, man. And or lady, whatever. And I apologize in advance. I don't know what for yet, but we'll find out together.
Ah, there it is. Okay. All right, start heading to the forest. I'll get you there. I've got the map.
Okay. Gracias. Very much appreciated. Other affirmative. Never mind. Sometimes words want to work, sometimes they don't. I know everybody makes this joke. Is there a stand called Smash Mouth yet? What would that thing's power even be? It's like you say you try to speak to somebody and you just get a punch in the face.
Yes.
All right, I'm in Forever Forest. Where do I go?
So go up. So you go through Red Eyes Aglow, Slow Motion Flowers.
What?
Face to Face with Nature.
Huh?
So first do your Red Eyes. Get through this one first.
Get through this one first. Okay. Well,
You're
there's
looking
the
for
shaking
top with the
bush, so
eyes.
that's the path forward.
Yep. And then the Red Eyes.
Oh, fuzzies. You have no idea what you're up against. There it is.
Yep.
Red eyes.
And then
White, a
the
black dragon.
tree.
What's
Ah,
it?
the tree that has the face.
Looking for a tree with a face?
Yeah. Wait, no, the flowers, the slow motion flowers. I keep losing
These guys,
track.
then?
Yeah, these guys.
Yeah, it's a very
Then
confusing
you're-
area. I don't blame you for this. Now I'm looking for a tree with a face?
Now you're looking for the tree with the face. It should just cackle at you when you go past it. There you go. Alright, now instead of going to where all of the mushrooms are, so go to where a whole bunch, yeah, now go to the left twice.
Left twice. I wonder what my tip-off is, that this is a path forward.
There really isn't one.
Ooh, you're right. I haven't been here before. I don't recognize this at all. And the path inward, I believe. Yep, there it is. HP plus.
Cool.
All right, so that's 3 HP plus, 3 FP plus.
2 flower sabers.
Yep.
2 power plus.
Yes, I have both of the power plus. Is
It
there?
would seem
There's only 1
that-
defend plus.
Yep.
2 damage dodges.
Mhm.
P down, D up, and P up, D down.
Yep.
HP drain and all for nothing, and all or nothing. Mega rush, of course. Last stand and power rush.
You've got all 3 of the lucky badges.
Yep.
Ice power, fire shield, spike shield.
We got feeling fine.
Zap tap, heart finder, flower finder, runaway pay, refund, payoff, money money, I spy, out.
Speedy
Which one are
spin
you
and
missing?
dizzy attack. Spin attack, first attack, and bump attack. I know we've got slow go. A, B, C, D, E. Wait a minute.
Wait, is there 2 deep focus? There are 3 deep focus.
Really?
Yeah, 1 in Shy Guy's toy box, 1 in Bowser's castle, and 1 in Peach's castle.
Oh, that's where they're hiding. We can't actually get all the badges until we go to Bowser's Castle now. Oh, man. So, hang on. Let me double check the achievements list really quick to make sure that I've got everything now, because if I'm correct... Wait, no. We need to finish the recipes. We're getting
right.
there. We're getting there. We're almost there. So now that I've got all of the HP and FP badges, by the way, I can pop 2 achievements really quick. I just need to free up about 9 badge points here. Which I can do easily by taking off Power Plus and a... Jesus! I don't expect it! So few people give bits! And all of those alerts are loud. Thank you, Coops, for the 420 bits. I mean, I don't mean to get political, but it looks... if I was a betting man, and I'm going to be here very soon because I'm going to be investing in the stock market for this kind of thing, I'd say we're not too far from that just being federally forgiven across the board.
Spaghetti time.
Also, it's spaghetti time. Thank you very much. That's all beefed up. We've maxed out our HP at a whopping 65 points. You know the strongest attack in this game actually does 20 damage?
Mhm.
And really quick, flower power. Popped that one too. I'm glad you gave me that alert, by the way, Coops. So many people love popping that one. It's been really popular. Power plus, damage dodge. All right. What else? Got those out of the way. Now, what do you guys... there's a couple things left to check off the list here. There is obtaining all the badges. We can't do that without visiting Bowser's Castle. We need to read all of the letters for both partners and Mario's letters as well. I believe we can't do those, and we can't finish Luigi's Diary until we visit Bowser's Castle. We can make all the recipes right now, I believe. We can also get the achievement for winning an item from a little oink. And we need to complete the trading event Toad sequence.
Mhm.
Also, we have to head to the Smash Attack minigame and collect 250 coins or more total. Not all at once, thank goodness.
Oh my gosh, I know, right?
Well, here's the thing. Even the TAS can't hit that amount at once. I think the tool-assisted speedrun caps out at like 242 coins.
Wow.
Perform better than a computer can. That's feasible, right? Just pretend you're a really early day speedrunner and be like, yeah, I can perform better than a computer any day. You can't take the human equation out of it. Nobody would want to watch that.
Well, it's
Nothing,
fun to watch
nothing
if
against.
you've got a very stupid TAS, actually.
What's up?
It's fun to watch if your TAS doesn't know what it's doing.
Oh, you mean like the Family Feud one?
Yes.
Abracadabra, I win. By the way, that's not knocking against speedrunners. It's just I'm making fun of a very vocal minority from the really early days of speedrunning. Back when there was, for some reason, a divide between people who made tool-assisted stuff and people who did RTAs, I guess is the best way you could refer to them as. Real-time attack. Because nobody could really upload videos longer than 10 minutes on YouTube at that point. And then they increased it to, they increased it to an hour, and that was a big deal. And then they increased it to 8 hours, which was an even bigger deal.
And I believe the longest video currently on YouTube belongs to the Slow-Mo guys.
Does it now?
I believe so. It's the longest 5 seconds on YouTube.
Hey, Noel. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing?
Let me check.
Rooster Smash
Yep,
Attack.
longest 5 seconds on YouTube. The Slow-Mo guys. It is 19 hours, 33 minutes, and 48 seconds long, and it is Shattering Pyrex.
Hello, Mario. This is the floor for Smash Attack. Let me explain the rules to you, okay?
Yeah, smash the boxes, find Peach's face. Don't get attacked by fuzzies or bombs. Got it. You know what the worst part about this is? I can't, because it's hardcore mode in retro achievements, I can't even use save states to try and get past this. I have to do it legit.
This could take a while, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's not so bad.
Oh, I knew that one was bad. Okay, I can skip over that one. Where is it? Nice. 0.7. How many coins is that, I wonder? You get 7 coins. We got a long journey ahead of us, folks. Oh, dear.
Yep. Sure is.
Attack! Good start.
You know how I got around the fuzzies, right?
How?
Pretty easily, actually. What I did was I had a marble. And I would rub the marble back and forth across the A button, which let me push it a lot faster.
I see.
Also, I ran back and forth across the bottom and watched for jumping peaches to find more of them more easily.
Sometimes I'll just lose an input here and there for no reason.
But yeah, so you want to have as many boxes on the screen at any given time as you can, because it makes them easier to find the peaches, because they jump.
Nuts. I should have just gone with my usual path of just going up.
I mean, run across the bottom and see where they jump. Makes it easier.
saw that too late. This is hard. Even using the movement tricks I learned online for this isn't making it any easier. This isn't a repeat of Oracle of Seasons, by the way. I know for a fact there's a reward for this. I have to perform this as well as I possibly can. I thought it was the top right box that a Fuzzy was in. Boy, I'm doing great this time around. There was no way. There was no possible way on that one. How did I get it the first time?
Probably by not going up and down the rows?
It's just one! It's just one! Why?
Again, run across the bottom, watch for the jumping peaches. It's lots easier to find them that way. And then as soon as you see one, go for it. Don't hit boxes that you didn't see a peach jump from. There aren't... What do you do that for?
I gotta do something in the meantime while I wait for another one to hop up. Because I've tried your method before. It... Because here's the thing, not all of the ones in a particular row are going to jump up at any given moment. What happens if there's one all the way back and I'm just floundering at the other end of the room? Like, why won't it jump up?
Because there's rarely, if ever, more than 2 in any given column.
The Fuzzy is just as disappointed as I am. I have a serious problem with depth perception, I've discovered. Yeah, Mario's face is great when this happens.
It is a lot of fun.
Where was it? I missed it. It was in one of those previous rows that I skipped over because I didn't see anything jumping out. Hello, Pillow Sledder. Welcome to the chat, buddy. You just can't hit them all in time. And there's always that one that's going to be hiding at the end. Every single time.
Mm-hmm. Noel sent me a picture of the Ecto-1 Transformer.
Looks freaking cool, doesn't it?
So cool. And if I didn't have it, if all my shelves are full. If they were not, I'd have one.
It's always one. It's always the last one that screws you over.
Yes, it is.
Okay. It would help if I didn't suck. Where are you, Peach? How many castles I gotta search before you finally show up, honey? We've gone far past the point of foreplay, and now it's just annoying.
Blackbird, huh? Awesome.
What? What's going on?
Your chat. Geeky Transformers talk.
Got it. Alright, that's 20 coins. Oh, what sucks about this is I just have to grind it out until I get what I need. I've completely lost track of how many coins I've gotten, even. On the plus side, I am slowly getting better at this. I've had that happen more times than I care for.
Yep.
Where I go to swing at something and it pops out to give me a warning that it's a hazard as soon as I hit it.
Yep.
It's like, thanks for telling me, game. I knew where it was. I saw it. Basically my strategy now is sort of a combination of the two of my original one and yours, where I'm trying to keep track of as many things on screen as possible at any given time. At least I got that one. That'd be a hell of a crossover if it actually happened in a cartoon sometime. Ghostbusters and Transformers. Can you imagine
I'd love
Optimus
to see
Prime
that.
using the sword on the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
Absolutely.
That's the only thing holding me back in this game, is I'm just not hitting the blocks sometimes. Execution is extremely demanding in Smash Attack.
It is. And generally, given that you have an N64 controller, it's not usually an issue. Oh.
Oh, nice. That time things just happened to work out in my favor.
Nah, 87. Nice.
Puts me basically back where I started.
Nice.
You know, ignoring the million different attempts it's taken me to get to this point. Okay, this is starting off strong, but I'm not fooled. It's gonna find a way to screw me over.
There. The blue one and the one in the back.
There we go. That's another 44. What?
Mario speedruns finding a not safe for work image of Peach on Google Images.
Let's fucking go! That's one of my favorite memes I've seen on Twitter lately. Oh, Luigi, it's time for your 4 a.m. pegging session. Because it's like, well, alright, at least they're both into it. Usually the way that meme's done, somebody's not too enthused about the situation, but nah. As long as I have at least 1 second left on the clock, I'm making a profit out of this.
Hey, I just thought of something.
What's up?
Do you know who the most vocal Link is in the series of Legend of Zelda?
Who?
Twilight Link. Do you know why?
Why?
Because he can bark as well as, you know, ha! He can bark, he can howl, he has, I believe, the widest range of noises out of any of the range of Links from all of the games. You almost had it. It was that blue one, that dark blue one right there.
Yeah, it totally was, too. You know, he can bark, he can howl, he plays fetch, he's potty trained.
House trained. By the way, on the amusing topic of toilets,
Mm-hmm.
in Elder Scrolls, it was said that the Dwemer were this super advanced, really civilized, awesome civilization before they disappeared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are their toilets?
Oh, they clearly ascended into beings of light and they didn't produce waste anymore.
Yeah, but there should still be plumbing from before. There are plenty of pipes and steam things and whatnot, but there's not a single thing that even slightly resembles a toilet anywhere in any of the Dwemer ruins. And I'm just thinking to myself, you know, if they were that progressive, that forward-thinking, one would think they'd have indoor plumbing. But no. There are buckets everywhere down there, though.
There's probably somebody... There's probably some alien species out there who's looking at us like, well, okay, they've progressed this far, but how have they not discovered infinite energy yet? Like, it seems so obvious.
Actually, we have discovered infinite energy.
Have we now?
Yeah, cold fusion.
I assume there's a reason we haven't implemented it yet.
It has no off switch.
Ew. That's a bit of a problem if it gets out of control.
Yes. So we've discovered it, we just can't utilize it yet.
All right, I'm Googling this right now, the trading event toad. Okay, we need a Koopa Leaf, we need a Nutty Cake, and we need a coconut. Because I don't know how many people know about the trading event in this game. It is an incredibly hard to find event. Very few people actually go and do this. Yeah, sorry about that. Whenever I navigate away from the emulator, do you want me to keep it running even when I'm not looking at it? Mostly I just do that for my own purposes. I mean, I'm totally running this on a first-party hardware. Yes, I went to my local game store and bought an officially Nintendo licensed N64. Please don't sue me, Doug. Please don't sue me over the potential lost profits of a game you're not even selling in an efficient way for me to buy it from you with. No, I'm not bitter.
I have a cartridge. Meh.
I only have a handful of my old cartridges anymore. A lot of them have been lost in moments of desperation. It is what it is, honestly, and my most precious memories I've kept close to me.
Good.
Like, there are some games I absolutely will never sell under any circumstances. Hell, I still have all the copies for the games I reviewed on RTGs way back when.
That's cool.
Even the games I didn't enjoy, I still have.
Which ones didn't you enjoy? Or is that a rather long list?
It's been a long, long time. I'd need to go over the episode list again to tell you for sure.
I see.
There was a lot I learned from the first season of RTGs, the most important one being people like really good games, people like watching really bad games, but when you encounter a game that's just okay, it's very hard to make that entertaining.
I don't know. I managed to make quite a bit of entertainment in games that were just okay by finding something really dumb and playing with it.
Golden Oldies Station. Listen to this. Golden Oldies Station, huh?
Indeed. Oh, that's my cue.
Another Golden Oldie. Information station. But moving on, folks. Ta-da-da-dum. Attention, listeners, because here's your big chance to win. Win-win. Anyone who takes a Koopa Leaf to the front of the main gate in Toad Town will receive a surprise gift. Text Mario to such and such a number. Right in front. That's Mario to such and such a number.
That's Mario to 64, 64, 64.
Let the game begin. We've only got 5 minutes to get to the front gate of Toad Town.
Where are you going?
To the front gate of Toad Town.
Oh.
Did you forget we have fast travel?
No, I thought you said Koopa Village. I got Koopa Village mixed up with Toad Town somehow. I'm talented.
I understand. Like, you're a little distracted by something else, and it's like, oh, a village in general.
I wasn't
Okay.
even distracted by anything else. I was just like, why doesn't he go on to the Koopa Village gates?
Hello. I'm the Toad of the trading event. How are you? Did you bring the item? Yes. Congratulations! This is the item for today. Maple syrup. Which is a pretty good trade, by the way. Use it wisely. See you again at the next trading event.
Did he just...
He's mastered the ninja arts. A radio voice, and he's a Naruto. Wow. Although he's pink, so... Oh, no. That would make him Sakura.
Boo.
Ooh. sorry, dude. I love that person that, like, there was somebody on Twitter that was trending about the hate for Sakura. It's like, they were asking, like, why do people hate them so much? And they brought up this whole point, like, this bit about how, do you just hate do you just hate her because you project yourself onto Naruto? And you despise the fact that that in real life you ask a girl out over and over and she always rejects you? It's like, nice try, you condescending prick, but it's more so, it's extremely frustrating watching somebody be in an abusive relationship for several seasons and not take the fucking hint.
Yep.
But seriously, folks. Ta-da-da-dum. Attention, listeners. 'Cause here's your big chance to win. Anyone who takes a nutty cake to the front of Dry Dry Ruins will be in the running for a valuable prize. Look for an eccentric-looking toad hanging out in front of Dry Dry Ruins. Give the nutty cake to him. Time is tight and the clock is ticking. Hurry up, everyone. Let the game begin.
You really could be a radio DJ.
So I've heard multiple times. I love doing it because there's a very particular cadence and everybody recognizes what you're going for when you start doing it. Also, I forgot to cook this goom nut, so we're going to take a slight detour here. Oops. I wonder if I have time to cook it even.
Should be plenty of time to cook it.
Tra-la-la-la-la. Thanks for throwing that one in the microwave for me. Baking it out of a mug. Awesome. Thank you. I've seen those. I love those things so much. Those blew my mind the first time I discovered it. It's like, what? I can have a cake anytime I want?
That's right.
I don't need to, like, mix flour and eggs and beat together the batter and everything. Like, they've made this, of all things, convenient?
Yep. Cake in a cup, soup in a cup, cup in a cup.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that hentai before. What are you laughing about? Serious. Is before pro.
Solo cups. Oh wow. Socks keep falling down.
Yeah, that kind of drives me nuts too. Whenever I hang on a second. Hello. Did you bring the item? Yes. Here's your cake. Congratulations! This is the item for today. Not a bad trade again. I wonder what the last one is. I didn't really read it at all. All of these have been direct up trades of the items that I gave along to the person, so... In the running for a valuable prize, huh? Oh. That was smart. If that had been the one that warped me along to the special platform, I would have laughed. Remember earlier in the playthrough when we were desperately trying to look for the one that gave out the badge when you entered it? Like, the area with the blue cactus?
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone here remember Dungeon Dice Monsters? Yes. It was the...
Yes.
That was
I love that one.
That was a very interesting phenomenon because it came out of nowhere and everybody just loved it for some reason. I don't think even Namco was really prepared for how much people just gravitated towards it.
Well, I think our favorite thing about Dungeon Dice Monsters wasn't that the season where they fell like into the monster world?
No, that was the jerk that made Joey wear a dog costume.
Oh, come on, be honest. We all know Joey had that coming.
I mean, he wasn't a bad character. It's just the
No.
English interpretation of him. And in some ways, it's way more fun, him being that way.
I guess. But, still an ass.
Listen, I just like playing a Chaos deck, okay? It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I like it. I have fun with it.
Yeah, you're the only one, Joey.
My deck's not even good. Why are you mad at me? I'm literally bullshitting around. You want me to play this well? You want me to end every duel in just one turn? Because that's what it could be. You just sit there for 5 minutes watching me play every card in my hand?
I think my favorite thing about Joey is just something that became almost instantly memeified.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is. It's our favorite thing in Doom.
Kunai with chain?
Kunai with chain.
Oh, it's a bland meal. That's actually a pretty good healing item, too.
It is.
And there we go. Pop the last one. He talks about there being a next trading event, but there isn't one, though. I wonder what happens now if we go back to the information station and listen along. Is it like the kid where the dialogue only shows up when you try to activate it again?
I guess.
He's got insane luck, honestly. You don't see all of the practice duels that he did. It's like, all right, that went horribly there, so when I go play a game, it'll work out just fine for me, right? Nobody ever told him about gambler's fallacy, which is why it works. In other news, the trading event is over. Congratulations to the person who got the prize. I mean, not much personality to that message, but it got the point across.
Mm-hmm.
And now we know what it is, so you don't have to waste time with it when you play.
I mean, I had a lot of fun with the whole game. I don't think I ever 100%ed it, really, but I had a ton of fun with it.
Is there anything else I want to check into the shop? Yeah, I'll check in the maple super, too. Everything else I think I'll just sell. Because now we're on to the recipes section of Paper Mario. Because that's all of the trading event. Hey, wait a second. Did this guy always sell Volt Shrooms?
No.
His stock upgraded as the game went on. That's cool. Although I've got the Zap Tap badge now, so it's not as great as it could be.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what do I want to do next? Right, recipes. Close out that. I can close out the Star Piece location guide because thankfully I don't need it anymore. Now, recipe list. Okay, and going down my own list of things. Stream resources, New Year's Eve, 2020 ideas document. Okay. All of the things that we have yet to craft. We left off, going down our initial run down the list, we left off on the Volt Shroom. So, in order to craft that, we need a Koopa leaf and a mushroom. I believe we have both of those in the... Just to be safe, I'm going to go grab one from the town. There's no harm in being careful, right? Huh. This just registered in my head, and it's kind of weird now that I think about it. For a place that's called the Mushroom Kingdom, there doesn't seem to be any spot that consistently generates the item.
There are a couple spots.
There are?
Yeah.
There's places where I can just get mushrooms?
Yeah, I don't remember where they are anymore.
Because I couldn't think of any off the top of my head.
I know there's one on the path behind the Goomba house. Where you fall.
I'm sure I have one just tucked away in the shop here, right? To claim. I'll be. Not a single normal one. Oh, well, this is what I've been stocking up money for.
True. Yummy.
Retasting something from earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Disgusting,
dinner.
but funny.
Thank you. It was very good.
What you have?
Hot dog and ramen noodles.
Oh, right, you described that earlier. Pardon me. I also had a bit of an unorthodox dinner tonight.
Yeah, what'd you have?
Peanut butter sandwich, broccoli, and both a glass of milk and orange juice.
Yeah.
Because I realized coming home from the bank today to get some financials in order, I was like, oh, right, I haven't had breakfast, and I have a stream in about an hour. But I was proud of myself. My initial response was to go to Burger King and just order something from there, but then I realized, hang on, I have a bunch of good stuff at home that I can make instead. And I don't have to spend any extra money for it.
And so you created what is quite possibly one of the most bizarre meals I've ever heard of.
All right, next up. We need an iced potato and a strange leaf. Strange leaf is from the booze, right?
Strange leaf is from the Boo Mansion.
Right, thought so. There's also, one of the combinations you can get for this is spaghetti and some, what is it, potato salad? Yeah. But then I'd have to cook the ingredients, and this is just going to save everybody time. It's all coming together. It feels so good to tick these off in rapid succession. All the prep work is done. And now, nothing but progress.
Woo.
Plus, the benefit of doing this, too, is that I'll have a bunch of really good healing items going into the final chapter. And one other challenge that we'll have to deal with here soon. Because you'll notice we only have our 4-star card. We don't have a diploma yet.
Yet.
I guess that's also the upside to going through all of the trouble to get every single badge as well, because then I'm as prepared as I can possibly be to fight the third form of the Master. Iced potato, right.
Potato.
Yes, I'd like to sleep, please. Be a pal and give me another Ultra Mushroom. Aww. Coop said that was a rare event. I think it just happens once, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, after you complete the Shiver Palace, you find the group of 4 normal mushrooms and then an ultra.
It's a rare event because it only happens once.
Yeah, all right, that's entirely fair. I realized I'd already made the joke about bump attacking into them and saying, yes, give me your soul, your golden soul. It just reminded me of the Doom mod, so now I'm thinking about what Paper Mario and the Golden Souls would be. And Strange Leaf.
Nom 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 nom.
Yummy meal. All right, so that's our initial pass down the list done. I don't need the left on section anymore because from here on out, we can craft every single thing that's there. So, okay, the first thing that we skipped over back when we went down this list the first time is the Cocoa Pop. So we need a coconut and we need some cake mix in order to craft that. The deluxe meal is a process in and of itself, so we'll get to that in a sec.
Fair enough. I wonder if there's a ferret-based Doom mod called Duke. They're your allies, by the way, not your enemies.
This isn't a Shadow of the Woolball situation where all cats are evil.
I don't know.
Look, he's trying his best, okay?
And that's all we can ask of anyone.
It's my first day.
What is he doing?
His best.
Cold in here.
Oh. Hey, you want to know what I just found? The place where the mushrooms generate naturally.
Very good.
And also fire flowers, 2 cake mixes. Huh.
Yeah, no, I can't tell you how many times I went in and out of that toy box.
Cake mix just has so many recipes tied to it. When I was initially making my list, I wrote down I needed like 15 of them.
Yep.
There are some that even require you combine the recipe that needed cake mix with something else. So you technically need to craft... No, you can get away with only crafting 1. I just realized. Okay, cake mix.
Technically, yeah.
And coconut. Coconut, right. That was the other one. In a weird way, I'm going to miss these sewers, because we've traveled back and forth between them so many times to collect items. To get to places as quickly as possible. Once we head up to Bowser's Castle, though, we're only going to be making a brief detour back down in order to read all of the letters in Luigi's diary.
Mm-hmm.
Never needing it again. Saying goodbye. Forever. Because we don't even come back to these particular sewers in Thousand Year Door, even though they greatly expanded the significance of the underground in that game.
They did, but I think my favorite thing about the sewers in Thousand Year Door are the way that not all the pipes are straight. Some of them are crooked.
And why is that significant?
because you'd never seen that in a Mario game before up to that point.
Fair enough.
All of them had like perfectly smooth turns and straight lines, and then you come to Thousand Year Door and you see that for the first time. It was a bit of a shock. It was also kind of nice to depart from the usual, you know?
Alright, so... knock that. I completely agree with what you're saying. Sorry, I was just focused on making sure I got everything right. Alright, potato salad
Don't worry
and...
about it.
potato salad and shroom steak. I believe I have both of those squandered away in the item shop here.
Squirreled away, you mean?
Right, what did I say?
Squandered.
Oh. Do tell, Blue. I'm kind of curious about this. I assume it's something that's really freaking weak in the normal game, which is why it's so surprising in DDM. Oh, look at all the iced potatoes we had just lying around. Well, if we don't have any potato salad just in there as well, we can fix the problem very quickly. Yep. No, I'm good, buddy. That's all I needed for now. Wow, my brain just completely gave up there for a second. I forgot why I was here to begin with. Where am I in space and time?
Oh,
Jeez.
so I have to tell you what we did for my aunt on her 50th birthday, just a couple days ago. So we sent her a video, because we can't get together, and we said, we all dressed up like superheroes, and said, so my sister, who's dressed as Supergirl, says to her husband, who's dressed as Batman, "Hey, Batman." "Yeah, Supergirl?" "Did you hear about the new hero in town?" "Yeah, it's Aunt Beverly. We're giving her the title Wonder Woman. Because now she wonders why she walks into this room, and she wonders where she left her keys, and she..."
By the way, this is a special message. I've never seen this before.
Never?
Oh, sweet success. This dish is one of my specialties. Here, please.
A deluxe feast. Restores 40 HP and FP. The absolute best numbers you can get without involving ultra shrooms and jam and jelly.
Mm-hmm. And it's delicious. Even though it kind of just looks like a flan.
Yeah, a little bit. I always thought it was the cover. Like, if you ordered from a
because it does have
hotel.
that little thing on the top, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like a little handle.
They don't
Out of-
usually come in that color, though, do they?
Yeah, probably not. But it is gold, so it's indicating that it's better than the... Well, no, actually, I think that's it. Because the bland meal is copper, the yummy meal is silver, and the deluxe feast is gold.
Oh, so they are covers.
I think so, yeah. I'm just gonna check those away, because both of those are pretty decent items. Next up on the docket, frozen fries, which I believe is a fire flower and an iced potato, correct?
Correct.
Yep. I'd seen that enough in the list that I had the recipe down to heart. Looks like I only have one of the ingredients. Good thing we know where to get the other one real easy. We've collected so many things up to this point. So many good items. This is going to be a great run on Bowser's Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Let me in! Stupid context-sensitive nonsense. Oh no! Larry! It was his first day! It's okay, he'll respawn once we leave the toy box. He'll be fine, he just needs to go take a nap for a bit. Mario only took a sliver of his soul. You don't need all of it. It's like your brain. You don't even use 90% of it.
Not true.
Well, I mean, okay, so you don't consciously use it. Yes, all of it needs to be there, but it mostly serves subconscious purposes. The things that are operating in the background that you need to, you know, live. Be a little weird if you had to consciously focus on keeping your heart pumping, you know?
Yeah, I can't imagine anyone would last very long if we had to focus on that.
In, out, in, out, in, out. Oh god, it's the girl I liked. No, wait, in, out, in, out.
Yep. Never mind babies.
Oh god, yeah.
They don't even have conscious thought. Not really.
I'm loving it. This looks kind
Does
of...
anybody else remember back when it was, we love to see you smile instead of I'm loving it?
Vaguely, very, very vaguely, I remember that advertising campaign. Not as much as I remember their competitors, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, that was pretty unforgettable.
Could probably sell these ahead of time. I know I'm not gonna need all of them. We've got better healing items to work with. Besides, that's 750 coins to mess around with Little Oinks with. Frozen fries. How do we do the healthy juice? Special... Ah, right, the special shake. We need to go get another strange leaf.
Yep, sure do.
We make the special shake even more special. What Doom mod do you dislike? Could you play PS1 stuff on this stream? I could. Now that I think about it, yes, that is a possibility. If this is an RPG, though, I'm not in the, that's not on the docket at the moment. I've got some obligations I need to get through before we start focusing on that. It's not just all of the Fortnite stuff. I also need to...
40 points of Mystic Horseman? Really? Forgot about Mystic Horseman.
I mean, I think they knew. I think they realized, oh, this ability can kind of get out of control very quickly, so we need to slow down people from playing it somehow. Make sure that if they play this creature, they gotta be built around it.
And many a deck was.
Had Jammer Lammy stuck in my mind lately. Oh yeah. That's not what I grew up with, but I did have Parappa the Rapper. Specifically, I started on Parappa the Rapper 2 because I'd heard tales of the original here and there. So it's like, well, I probably won't be too lost going into the sequel. I was incredibly lost. Weirdly enough, though, that did not... I still played that through that game to near completion. And... yeah, I look back on it very, very fondly. And not just...
like, paper style?
Yes. And one of the most striking things about Parappa the Rapper is its aesthetic. All of the characters look like they're made of parchment, much like our dear Mario here.
Wish rhythm games weren't stream banned. They are?
What?
What?
Hold on a minute. Did you send me the source on that? Is this a rule in Twitch's TOS? Or are you referring to me? Did I say that somewhere along the line?
Did you?
Oh, wait. Probably talking about games like Guitar Hero that use copyrighted music.
Probably.
Oh, hey, another special one. This dish is one of my specialties. Healthy juice. Restores 40 FP. Not quite as good as the yummy meal, but hey, that's pretty significant.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Only 3 recipes left. The Jelly Pop, the Jelly Super, and the Jelly Ultra. Let's get the painful one out of the way first. The Jelly Super. Claim, please. That's 1 jam and jelly. Don't we have another here?
Maybe.
All the way at the bottom? No. We still need to farm one out of the little oink farm, it seems, because the other one is hidden up in guess where? Bowser's Castle.
Yep, sure is.
Not sure if Lammy would have that problem if you tried to stream it. No, she wouldn't, because that game's soundtrack is entirely original. No copyright to speak of. Here you go, Tasty. Super Shroom and Jam and Jelly. I'm 12.
Yeah, and so am I.
12 at heart. I'm looking forward to that era of my life where I've completely forgotten how old I actually am.
I'm already there. I have to think hard about whether I'm 27 or 28.
I think there'll be something liberating about not focusing on how much time is left, you know?
I guess.
Right. I know what recipes are left, so any of these cooking ingredients I can take out and just sell. So the coconut, I can get rid of 3 repel gels here.
Nice.
Oh, hey, we have an extra Ultra Shroom, I just realized. This is not bad. It's not bad at all. Life Shroom would be nice. I never ended up using that extra dried fruit. What was it for now? I completely forget. Yes, give me that apple pie. Now, if you thought I wanted that apple pie so I could sell it, nah. I just want Mario to have a good meal.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Say what you want about the guy, he busts his butt. Sometimes
Literally.
he deserves a little bit of a break. I need to be very careful here, by the way. The last thing I want to sell is that Jelly Super.
Oh, yeah, that would be so bad. This thing doesn't have buyback.
No, I'm good. In fact, I don't trust myself, so I'm going to go ahead and check the Jelly Super and the Healthy Juice. Alright, folks, it's time to play everybody's favorite game. Let's hatch pigs! So everybody, let me tell you about the life cycle of a little oink. See, when a daddy plumber and a mommy boo get together and they and they at least tolerate each other enough to go on a journey together. I mean, what? No, I'm not working on a Mario and Lady Bow fanfic. Stop looking at me funny. What are you laughing at? Don't crush my creative ambitions. You're bullying me.
No, I'm giggling at you.
You'll know the silver one when it shows up, by the way. It'll be glowing.
Yep.
Knowing my luck, this is gonna take an eternity. Also, is it just me or does the game lag a little bit every time I hatch one of these things?
It lags a little bit every time you hatch one.
Okay. I wonder if that's a quirk in the emulator, or... Also, that thing does not roll. It's just a flat texture the whole way. Look at that thing.
Mm-hmm. The way it moves gives the illusion.
That's
It's a
kind
nice
of
illusion,
funny.
though, isn't it?
I mean, I can tell. Then again, what are cartoons but a series of static pictures that we've given the illusion of motion? Or, really? Already? I'm gonna go save now that we have that. Because I don't want to screw this up. Oh, wait, no, we don't have an extra Ultra. We have exactly the number that we need. Because that's going to be used for the Jelly Ultra. The last Jam and Jelly we get is going to be used for a Jelly Pop.
Yep.
I thought it was going to take way longer than this to hatch that thing, because it's a 3% chance. So it was going to take us 33 of them in order to find one. Wait. How many do we have in here? Alright, the one that came after it is a black little oink. I'm going to take the risk on the 2 items because I got to clear out more of them in order to get to the silver anyway. But I'm not going to take a risk on it, if that makes any sense. As soon as the silver clears out, I'm opening that gate. New luck. No such thing. Somebody better clip that.
I'm sure somebody's already on it.
Why is it only when I don't need it? What the heck?
Your guess is as good as mine on that front.
This seemed like such a jip when I was a kid. It's like, why would I go through the trouble of raising these guys just to spend all that money on items that I could buy for much cheaper anywhere else?
Until you realized...
This is the only way to grind out some extremely rare items. It's not about the maple syrups and the thunder rages. No, no, no. That's thinking in small time terms. Replaced a pink with a pink. Though to be fair on my luck, we haven't gotten a golden one yet.
Yet.
You better not prove me wrong, game. Okay, we're good. I'm not... I can't wield it for my own gain. Not even to look smarmy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for grinding out the game.
Heh.
I am going to claim our last Ultra. And because I'm paranoid, I'm gonna go save again. I don't know how I'm gonna screw up the recipe with nothing else in my inventory, but I will find a way if you give me half the opportunity.
Duly noted.
Is it odd to smile every time you hear a catchphrase? Got Lammy stuck in my head now. We're Milk Can!
Ugh,
Bless you.
excuse me. Ugh.
That was a really, really cool level in Parappa 2, by the way. Now that I understand the context of, oh, this is a crossover between the two musical acts, that level means so much more.
Mhm.
Dun, 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 na, na, na. Here's the best healing item. Tasty, I don't know if you realize it, this thing's even better than your deluxe meal in terms of healing potential. Whoop! Almost lost the
I'll
chat
hear
there.
that. Phone slip.
Yep, the stand almost fell over. It's very awkwardly placed, this thing. Oh, do you want it? Do you need it? Can you feel it, ladies and gentlemen?
No.
This just shot me down.
I'm here to be entertaining. Are you not entertained?
Only a little bit. That one. Now you might think there's nothing left for us to do. But no. No, no, no.
There remains.
One final challenge before we go say hi to Bowser. So what do we got? 2 of these, a yummy meal, and a life shroom. Should be enough. Should being the key word. Also, I love you, Bo, but Parakarry's the heavy hitter in this group when it comes to combat. This is why I was asking about favorite party members, and I've made my decisions very clear at this point. But if we're going character, my favorite is Lady Bo. But if we're looking for sheer battle dominance, it's Parakarry. 6 damage with 1 shell shot and it pierces defense is ridiculous. At least I think it does anyway.
Is good at any rate.
Oh, yeah. You know, if I was crazy,
You are.
if I was an absolute mad lad,
Okay.
I would say that I have 590 coins left to work with. I could just grind out the little oink farm. Just spend all of that because there's no shops left in the game, I don't think. Well, there's
There
one in
are
the...
2.
There are?
No, 1. There's 1.
Yeah, in the
Bowser's
Star
Castle.
Sanctuary, right?
There's 1 in Star Sanctuary and there's 1 in Bowser's Castle.
Oh.
So yes, 2. There are 2 shops left.
Well, never mind then. The master is original. Hi. Ah, Mario. Welcome to our dojo. for what purpose did you come here today? Oh, right. I need to organize my badges real quick. I just realized we're not ready to challenge him quite yet.
No.
Okay, we got power bounce. Now, power plus, 2 damage dodges, P up, D down. Although, I need 4 points for Zap Tap. Zap Tap is unbelievably important in this encounter. Because it keeps him from comboing you, is the thing. He already hits hard enough. He doesn't need to get... I guess I don't need money or bump attack for this.
Not really, no.
That gives me 12 points to work with now. If we know the boss battle's coming up, we can just prepare accordingly. Yes. Now, I have a choice here. I could go Power Plus, which is the obvious option. Oh, All or Nothing. That's even better. Yeah, that's the extra power as long as I hit my action command, which I always will. Presumably. Decreases Mario's attack power by 1, but for every attack turn, Mario's HP recovers by 1. To a maximum of 5 every turn. God, HP drain would be really cheap in this fight if I just keep spamming power bounce over and over. Just 5 HP out of nowhere. Should I do it?
Hey, go for it, man.
This is gonna be stupid. This is gonna be really stupid. Anything else I need?
Not that I can think of.
It'd be worth it if I could have super jump charge. I've had refund on all this time, and I haven't even used it for anything. I don't actually need it for anything anymore, because we have all the money we could ever want.
Mm-hmm.
So... what's one last thing we could need? One more thing that'll make this build even better. Dodge Master, yes! And of course, we need the most overpowered badge in the game, Slogo. God, I almost forgot that.
How is Slogo overpowered? Or are you making a terrible, terrible joke?
It's RNG manipulation, I swear.
Uh-huh.
Right. I just don't want to have to reset in case this goes pear-shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Redo my entire badge layout now that we've got it figured out.
That would suck.
Yes, yes, kick, punch, it's all in the mind. I'm ready for this. Very well. I will fight you once more. This time, I will hold nothing back at all. Do you believe you're ready? To battle! Oh god, he's entered Super Saiyan God mode now.
Oh, great.
Behold my fury, Mario! I just realized something. You have great hidden strength for one clothed like a plumber. I need to change to Goombario. I forgot about that.
Yes.
I forgot to block it there. See, this is the part that sucks about this fight. If you don't zap tap him there, he'll do multiple hits. He is the master. He owns the dojo. And he's the strongest member. Max HP of 99? Attack power of 10? He may well know a few moves I've never heard of. Can't expect mercy from this guy, so let's take the fight to him. I love the idea that Goombario's just flabbergasted when he encounters an opponent that's that freaking powerful. That's where that 10 attack power comes in, by the way. Notice how much damage that did, despite the fact that I have 2 Dodge Masters on. Granted, I'm taking 1 extra point of damage because of my P up D down.
Still.
I think we've got this. We're generating health too fast for him to be able to take us down in time, I think.
Looks that way.
Now, it is time I stopped being so merciful. Thought you said you weren't going to hold anything back. I wonder if it's actually possible to beat this guy using peril abilities. The amount of damage he does, maybe not. You need to get really lucky with the close call badges, wouldn't you?
Indeed.
Ah, nice! I actually blocked that. Woo-ha! This isn't even fair. You know, you could argue, because there's a lot of back and forth about whether this guy or Final Bowser is more powerful. Like, who's the hardest boss in this game? I can see how some people would make an argument for Bowser, because Mario is your primary damage dealer in this game, and he has to waste turns using Starbeam.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Whew. Noble Mario. You have bested me, the master, the strongest of fighters. Since you have beaten me at my full strength, I give you this with respect. You got the diploma, proof of Mario's strength. Now, Mario is the strongest. You know, as we've discussed before, there are some people who actually comment on the state of your diploma.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have to take off the Slow Go badge before I burn all of its incredible destructive power, but, yeah, let's go talk to them. It's a limited reservoir, you know? You can't tap into it too much, otherwise it backfires on you. We gotta save some for Final Bowser, after all. But yes, the first NPC who actually comments on your placard, or your badge, or whatever it's called, is here in this town. I believe it's this guy? It's not the fortune teller. You're on a quest to save the princess. His shy buddy finally speaks to you. Say! Is that a diploma? Whoa! Whoa! You defeated the master! That's unbelievable, Mario! Great! Seriously great! I mean, really great. Oh, that's good. I love that in RPGs when NPCs are like, whoa, aren't you the guy that killed that dragon north of here?
And then actually treat you with respect because of it?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that guy just killed a dragon and ate his soul! Let's mug him!
Hey! Some people in chat with a raid.
What?
Hey! Done randomly, I think brought them all in. Hey, guys.
Hello!
Alice Malice and Fran Dolly 1234. Hey. How you doing? Just realized I don't have the same extension on my phone that I do on Twitch. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, Lee, that extension you sent me, it well, it displays on normal Twitch. I don't think it actually gives me anything when I'm in the what is it called? The video manager, the stream manager? Well, that's disappointing, but hey, thank you for sending it to me regardless. How you guys doing tonight? From That Girl Grace C. Nice. Hey, everybody. Thanks for the raid. Good to see you here. Welcome, welcome. We have fun in games. Well, the games we have a lot of. The fun, not so much. Not when I'm involved. I just realized I've been equipped for I was equipped for boss battles and not field battles, so now I'm just bullying this Koopa.
Poor Koopa.
I needed the HP, okay? Alright,
B down, A, B, A.
I can read, thank you. Oh dear. Alright, these guys have a lot of defense. And they're immune to shocking damage, too.
Yep.
How much attack power do I have? Just enough, apparently.
Her challenge of black and white every Pokemon captured randomizer. And yeah, I said you had a great ASMR voice.
Just close your eyes. Imagine that you're in a peaceful place. It could be a beach, or it could be a place that's very personal to you. Hey everybody, it's your best friend Funky Kong.
I don't know. I've gone back and forth on the whole ASMR thing. Would literally any of you watch that? I'm legitimately curious. Would you come out to that kind of thing? Would you listen to me
yes,
if it were like...
you need to read something absolutely silly and ridiculous like the Jabberwocky or Shel Silverstein poems, because I would be very, very bored with typical ASMR very, very quickly. Regardless of who'd be doing it.
If I was doing something like that, I'd want it to be a sort of positive affirmation stream. Things like I just tell people things, you know, legitimately good advice, like don't beat yourself up over small mistakes. Make sure you do something nice for yourself every day, even if it's something as small as drinking more water or giving yourself an extra minute or two to get where you're going, that sort of deal. Because you never know. Maybe somebody would hear it at a time when they really need to. Maybe somebody just really needed that pick-me-up. They had a bad day at work or something. Right, I need to redo my badges almost completely here. Because this layout is good for one specific thing. Take off those. And Zap Tap. Alright, we actually... Oh, I can't use bump attack moving forward. If we're gonna go to, well, I can have it for a little bit. What's up?
Bowser's
Yeah,
Castle tattles.
Yep, I gotta tattle everything that's up there. It's part of the last achievement. Well, the last achievement that has a variable that I can miss.
Fair enough.
Because there are a lot of enemies you can only encounter once. Like the first, like Chan, Lee, the first and second forms of the Master. The reason I'm going down this path here is because I just want to see what that NPC has to say now that we have the diploma. That we've beaten the Master. Not any old Master, the Master. We've met a lot of those over the course of this journey, haven't we? We've met a master of singing, we've met a master of babysitting, we've met a master of cooking.
Babysitting?
Sushi.
Oh, yeah. Although, would you call that less babysitting and more of Yoshi herding?
Fair enough. Where is this guy? Finally going to fight against Bowser. Are you the one who comments on it? Starhaven. Must be on the main screen here. I think he was the guy just to the left of the pipe, now that I think about it. Hey! You have a diploma. Wow. I mean, wow. You beat the Master. How'd you manage that, eh? You're the strongest guy ever. Forgot the Penguins were all supposed to be Canadian.
Hey, way up there in the UP, eh?
Hey, Mario, sorry about that whole accusing you of murder thing. You want to come by the bar and grab some poutine? You're not a fan of poutine?
No, the word poutine sounds gross. Actual poutine is delicious.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I mean, poutine? Really? That doesn't sound good to me at all.
Listen, it means something different.
Delicious, but it doesn't sound good.
It means something different in French, I'm sure.
French. French people eat snails and call it a delicacy.
To each their own, I guess.
I'm sorry, eating bugs is not a delicacy. Technically,
That's
they're
lots of
gastropods,
protein.
but
What are you
whatever.
talking about?
That's not a delicacy.
They got a really nice crunchy texture.
No, they don't. They're slimy.
Tastes like chicken. Slimy yet satisfying. Don't you know?
Ugh. I'm sorry, but if I'm gonna eat a bug, I want it to be crunchy, not slimy.
I'd love to see an image edit of Timon handing Simba the platter of bugs. And it's Gordon Ramsay going, "Oh, finally some good food." All right, I'm going to do a quick check over on Retro Achievements just to make sure that we've got everything that we can do now. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Gordon Ramsay in a Golden Corral.
Wait a second. What the
Now there's a show. I don't know if y'all have ever been to a Golden Corral, but they have some of the worst health and safety practices anywhere. I think the only worst one I've ever heard was that there are places in China and Korea that recycle oil that has been dumped into the sewers that they get from other restaurants.
Did that
Ugh. Yes.
Did that child just stick his hand in the chocolate fountain?
Yep.
All right, let's see what we got here left on the list. Eagle Scout. Obtain all 80 badges in the game. There's only 2 left, and they're in. It's 1 each in each of the castles. Full Energy Bowser. Defeat Bowser without using your star energy. Final part of the battle. Encyclopedia M, do a tattle to all enemies. Kitchen Nightmare, make all recipes. Read the entirety of Luigi's diary, read all of Mario's letters, and read all of the partner letters. So yeah, there's nothing left. There's nothing left but to go up to Bowser's castle now. Guys, we're at the end.
At long last.
Mario, can you hear me? I'm going to open the entrance to Star Way. Enter this path without fear. The Star Way continues all the way up here to Star Haven. We 7-star spirits will be waiting for you here. We wish to give you our remaining power. With this power, you will be able to stand up to the Star Rod Bowser holds. We anxiously await you. Mario, make haste to Star Haven.
This is so cool. There's just something amazing about realizing, oh, I'm about to walk into a place that my entire adventure has been leading up to.
Excitement. Oh, wait, you don't have bump badge on at the moment, do you?
No, I do not.
Okay, good. Do you have the ice badge on?
Oh, right. Yeah, these things.
Yes, those things.
I have 1 badge point left. Well, shoot. You're right. I should have that on if I'm gonna actually fight these things.
Mm-hmm.
I need 3 more points. What can I... Well, definitely... Oh, yeah. Shoot. Ice power, fire shield, spike shield, because I know I'm gonna forget to put it on later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the heck? I've got the points for it. May as well. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have Dodge Master on. That'd be a problem.
A bit.
So, how about just Pretty Lucky, Dodge Master, and 2 more points? What is just calling out to me right now? What needs it? Probably Chill Out, because if I'm going to be fighting a lot of these enemies anyway, I'm going to need them to just slow their roll a little bit. I don't want to take more damage than I need to. You'll get your time, Slogo. It's not now. It's not now. I keep forgetting. Putting quick change on will probably behoove me in the upcoming battles. This is an Ember. Embers are fiery monsters forged from uncanny blue fire. Here's all the stats you gotta worry about. They may look frosty, but they're actually on fire, so fire attacks won't work. They divide themselves when they're attacked. Keep attacking them, though. You'll get them eventually. Wait a minute. Fire attacks. Isn't there only one in the game, the Fire Flower? No, I guess the Egg Bomb would also count, wouldn't it? Do bomb attacks count as fire attacks?
Don't think so. I'm not sure.
Water attacks work well. Let's beat them before they get a chance to burn us. Oh, nice. All right. I forgot about that. Right, the whole dividing thing. He wasn't kidding about that. Shells are immune to fire, jerk.
Nya.
I love that badge. Doesn't happen often, but when it does, it works. It's great. It earns its keep more often than not. It happens at the... You know what I forgot to do? What am I thinking? I have a use for all this money. Derp. If you guys will forgive a brief break in drama here for a second. I don't think I've ever heard that song played backwards like that. I don't think I ever went back. I'm experiencing all kinds of things in this game that I've never seen before. Hope Bezos says that one day. You hear about this coalition? I think it's something ridiculous, like 6 of the 10 richest people on Earth. They all came together one day and realized, hey, we could do some we are the individuals who could actually make a difference on a grand scale in the world. So why don't we devote like 99% of our ridiculously inflated incomes together and just donate it towards various charities every single year? Because we've got more cash than we know what to do with. Why not give it to the people who can make some opportunities? Why not make some opportunities happen and give it to the people who need it? Anyways, I remember what I was doing now. I hope that's not a myth, because I read that somewhere way back in the day on the internet. I know the investor who taught me about the 525 rule. I think he was part of that group. Alright, here we go. This is what I was going to spend my money on. I'm Merlee, you see. That's me. A cuter gal you'll never see. I do magic, but not for free. Your luck has steered you well, for I'm a master of the spell. When my spell upon you glows, you might get lucky, but who knows? Do you dare to take a chance? Want to watch my cards dance? Oh, how lovely, very good. Pick just one now, if you would. I'd pay as much as I could. Well, we're ready, tally-ho. And here we go. I think you'll find this power might get your foes to cower. It will light your darkest hour. Even should you meet a beast, do not fear, not in the least. My spell makes a famine feast. See you then. Please come again. Goodbye, my friend. I think that's the last time we're going to visit her in this game. The special package will last long enough for us to reach Bowser and beyond. I'm curious if that was true now. Like that thing I read about some of the richest people in the world. I gotta look that up now. And if it's true, I want to share it on Twitter and be like, well, well. It would be both heartening and disheartening at the same time, you know? Because on one hand, it would be like, oh, cool. These guys are sharing all of this money towards good causes every year. And also disheartening in the sense of, oh, all these resources are being pooled together and we still have to deal with a ton of problems every year. don't have to fight every single one of these things, do I? Already? Very first battle. I wonder if there's a flag for that. 10 damage in one shot. Annihilated. It didn't even have a chance to split. I guess that's the cutoff point. If you deal enough damage that they would just die outright, then they don't get to split and cause you even more problems, because then the battle would just go on forever. That's smart, I like it. If I remember correctly, this next one is going to be 4 of the little buggers. I don't think there's any enemies out here except the embers, right?
Pretty much.
So I could just skip over the rest of them, yeah?
I guess.
Did you see that the look on the thing's face?
Yes.
The one squinted eye, it's like, wait a minute, that was supposed to work. Something wrong here. I had a friend. I'm thinking about this, Lee. I have a friend who approached me. He's got a very good feeling about a particular share. Now, I know never to put anything into the stock market that I'm not willing to lose, which is why I'm going along with him on this. But basically, he has a feeling about this one particular share. And if he's right, the $200 I invest in it would become about $33,000. Now, that's the base level of what's expected. Some people are going really crazy and they're thinking, well, no, these shares that are worth about close to 9 cents now, nah, that's going to jump up to almost $600, which, if that's true, the $250 I'm going to be putting down on it would make me a millionaire in about 5 years. And I think about what I do with that kind of money sometimes.
Never work again a day in your life?
Beyond that, like, I just reach out to my friends and family and be like, hey, is there anything you need? I'd pay off Hidden and the Truth's debt, that's for sure. His student loans, maybe a couple other people's too.
Yeah.
Assume your money is lost. Not yet. I haven't had a chance to invest it at this point. And like, I hope he's right. Even if in a small way, even if these shares just go up marginally, I'll still be coming out with it. And that's only a portion of what I was going to put into savings anyway, so who knows? Maybe it will become something. I'm glad I'm at the point where I can afford to take a risk. Good afternoon. Or good evening, maybe? In Starhaven, you can see stars all the time. There used to be a lot more shooting stars, but that was before the Star Rod was taken. The beauty of this place was incredible back then. By the way, little detail I love.
Mm-hmm.
Eat these trees. The sparkles.
Isn't it pretty?
When I first heard that all the star spirits were captured and the Star Rod was stolen, I lost it. I figured, this is it. This is the end of the world. But now, all of the star spirits is safely returned. Just goes to show you never give up hope. When the news first hit that the star spirits had been taken away, a friend of mine was so shocked that he got sick. His shining light faded way down to a mere flicker. Since the star spirits have come back, he's regaining a healthy glow. You're a lightsaber, Mario. Ha! I know he's being serious, but...
That is a pretty good pun.
I do have one thing going for it, Lee. I am fully aware of what you're talking about. Like, here's the thing. This ain't my first rodeo when it comes to this. I know all about penny shares. I know how volatile this would be in any other circumstance. But there's something particularly interesting about this one share. Something that's giving me a great deal of confidence in it. Something that makes me genuinely think this company isn't going to go the way most of them do. And I'll tell you one thing. You know what? I can give you this one. It has to do with them being eyed by the government. This isn't just speculation either. They've made public statements about this. I don't make investments if I don't have personal confidence in them. I am very frugal with my money. It gives me great joy to hear of the Star Spirit's return. Our only wish now is for the return of the Star Rod. It seems so odd. A star making a wish. Nice lamp, by the way.
Lamp?
Yeah,
Lamp?
this thing.
Oh, yeah. The star lamp.
You know what
Just
this
the lava lamp things.
You know what this reminds me of? Did you ever own a game as a kid called Elefun?
No, but I remember the commercials for it.
Yeah, the little blue elephant that shoots the butterflies everywhere and you have to catch them all.
Yeah, it didn't work as advertised.
No, it did for me.
Oh, lucky you.
Butterflies went everywhere. I used to play that with my sister sometimes. Do I need any of these right now? Got a life shroom. Don't need a terrible amount of healing, I don't think. Hey, Night Noel. Thanks for being here, buddy. Hope to see you again sometime. No, that's what you expect. It's like a Kickstarter campaign. You're not buying a game, you're investing in an idea. That's kind of what stocks are too when you think about it. You're putting enough stock, as it were, in a company that they're going to do well that you're willing to put personal financial stake in it. It's a gamble. It's a very educated gamble. It's a gamble that can be made with a bunch of personal insight and some things that definitely lead you to believe it's going to do well, but a gamble nonetheless. I love this cover. You've heard this song so many times over the course of the game. Now you're in this place. You're in this domain that you've only seen in cutscenes up till now. The build-up is great. We're here. We're in their home. Hey! Nice pad you guys got here. You got a fridge, maybe? A bathroom? Mario hasn't gone since the start of all this, about 32 hours ago. You know, you hold it too long, it actually starts creating reproductive problems.
Kidney stones, actually.
The time has come to take the fight to Bowser's turf. Now, hold still, while we seven join together to bestow upon you our final power. Mario can now use Starbeam. If you use this power, you can drain the power of the Star Rod whenever Bowser uses it. Ah, yes, and one more thing. I have one final gift which should come in handy. It's a new car!
Yeah, not quite.
That's right. Graciously paid for by the taxpayers of Star Sanctuary. This is the legendary starship of Starhaven. Bowser is keeping his castle way up in the sky. With this ship, however, you can reach it. Climb aboard. On to Bowser's castle. We will always be with you. Whenever you are in need, use our powers to help you. Let's go, Parakarry. Are you ready to take off? I mean, that's why I jumped in the ship.
Look, a shooting star. Princess, come back. Princess, come back. Princess, come back. Did you wish for something? I hope your dreams come true. Me too. I want to see the princess. I want to see the princess. I want to see the princess.
Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls.
I want to eat shroom cake. I want to eat shroom cake. I want to eat tons and tons of shroom cake.
I mean, not every wish is selfless. I love that kid. One of the most human characters we've met over the course of this journey.
Yeah, no, he and I are of a like mind. Give me sugar and lots of it.
A rare instance of a character moving in 3D space there. Gee, I wonder who the boss of this chapter is.
I don't know. I mean,
That
looks a lot
silhouette's
like
kind of
King
tricky.
Goomba.
I got it. It's Wart. It's Pikachu. It's Bowser. God damn it. Ah! And now that we've rolled up to the castle, we have to immediately hop back out again and go back down to Terra Firma because we have to read all of the letters and the chapters.
Hey, Mom, it's the shooting star again. It's going back?
You have to wonder. Because you take that thing back and forth, like, how many times?
Oh, just the once. I mean, I don't know about you, but once I get up there, I tend to not go back. It's just too far and it doesn't feel right. Even as a kid, I was thinking about this kind of thing. It's like, it's kind of weird to go back down now, isn't it?
I suppose.
Man, these things spot you from a mile away. Oh yeah, look at Mario's footsteps. The little glitter that he leaves in his wake. No, I get that too, Lee. Again, like, I pay attention to this kind of thing. All of my investments up to this point that I've made on my personal time have been successes. Relatively speaking, anyway. Like, in total, I've put about $500 on the stock market, and my portfolio's worth about $760 now, I want to say. Not earth-shattering numbers, but hey, I'm earning dividends too on top of that, so it's worked out for me so far. My dream when it comes to the stock market is hedge betting, basically. I want to have so many shares and dividend-paying stocks bought that I can just live off the or not live off the dividends. That's the ultimate goal. But the step in between here and there is that I have enough put away in those that every 3 months when the dividends roll in, I can just use them to buy another share in a company that pays even more dividends. And it just kind of snowballs from there, you see? Well, it seems that you have received some mail. Which letter would you like to read? Let's read the letters for Goombario here. Here you go.
Dear Goombario, how are you, my cute Goombario? We're all doing fine here. I hope your tattle abilities finally become useful. Stop by whenever you get the chance. We all miss you. Good luck, my little Goomna. I'll be thinking of you. Gooma.
Oh, wait, that's Grandma, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was his mother.
Goomama.
That's why I gave her the Jersey accent.
There's Gooma and Goompa, Grandma and Grandpa, and then there's Goompapa and Goomama.
All right.
Papa.
Here's Goompa here. Here you go. Dear Goombario, how goes the adventure with Mario? Is it fun? Are you being a brave Goomba? Remember to relish your time out in the wide world. Grow wise from your travels. I wish to the stars that your adventure will prove to be a fruitful one. If you can, drop in on us old folks now and again. Goomba misses you terribly. I'm looking forward to seeing you as a grown-up. Goompa. From the red and blue Goombas. Goombario! You were a lot stronger than you looked. We figured you were just some punk Goomba hanging around with Mario. Anyway, you proved yourself to us. And you showed us that being good is as important as being strong. So... when you come back, do you think maybe we could be friends? Please say yes. We'll be waiting. Red and blue Goomba brothers. Huh. Is this like secondhand lions? He beats some sense into them. I think these are in order from top to bottom, maybe. Okay. Here you go. Dear Mr. Cooper, I must apologize for sending a letter out of the blue, but I had to. I saw you walking in Toad Town with Mario. You seem so strong and brave, so dashing. If it's okay, I'd really love to have a talk with you. Oh, how embarrassing. I'll write to you again soon. Good luck, Brave Koopa. Your fan.
He's got a fan, huh?
Ah, so that's where all the blue shells in Mario Kart came from.
Huh?
Well, you know. You go down to the coffee shop with the fan and you talk about how your day's going and one thing leads to another and I'm your father, Anakin. Dear Cooper, how goes the adventure? Can't believe you're hanging with Mario. I'm so jealous. Koopa Village is the same. Colorado's wife is impatiently awaiting Colorado's return. You and Colorado, you guys have so much excitement in your lives. You're so lucky. Anyway, good luck, buddy. Coover of Koopa Village. And now we have one from Colorado's wife, speaking of whom. The true protagonist of this game. If the amount of time the game spends on him is any indication. Cooper, how are you doing? Your mother dropped by for a visit the other day. We had a really nice talk over some Koopa tea. She did seem a touch disappointed that you were still on the road. She says that she's going to cook a delicious dinner when you come back, So you have something to look forward to. Oh, yes. If you happen to see my wayward husband, please tell him to come home more often. Take care. Colorado's wife. What?
She doesn't
Wait.
even have a name. It's just Colorado's wife.
You know, Lou Gehrig died of Lou Gehrig's disease. How the fuck did they not see that one coming? Hello, yes, I'm world-renowned explorer Colorado. Who might you be? I'm Colorado's wife. You don't say. Dear Miss Bombat, we write this letter as a humble request to you, the most worthy and explosive of all Bob-ombs. It's still a long time off, but later this year we will be staging an opening event for a new dry railroad route. We feel the event would be a gala bash if we could enlist your bomb-bursting help. Crowds love fireworks. Anyway, we'll get in touch with you after your adventure ends to confirm the dates. Sincerely, Dry Railroad Transportation Department. But I'm afraid of heights! Oh no, it's Bruce. Godly, I'm sorry about that. I keep seeing the story unfolding in chat. That sucks. It's like how everybody had the buyer's remorse on Bitcoin. Fun fact about that too. I got an email from Coinbase of all places. I opened a Coinbase account just so that people could actually send me, if they wanted to donate via cryptocurrency, they could. I gave that option. So I had a little bit of currency there, and they sent me an email in December of 2020, basically explaining, hey, so pretty much every expert in the world is saying Bitcoin is going to do nothing but ascend in price this year. So I put down $600, and yeah, that turned into $900. 150% improvement in only a month or two. That's pretty damn good. It's just about keeping your ear to the ground more than anything else. I'm sorry you missed that opportunity. Not messing with Bitcoin. Might as well get an MTG Black Lotus instead. Ha! Bombat! I love you, 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 I love you.
Is that literally the end?
I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Please understand how I feel. I love you. You're Bruce. Would you like
She
to
didn't say anything about being annoyed.
Would you like to read more letters? Not particularly, but okay.
Heh.
Babette, you must return to me, oh fair and combustible Bob-omb. My heart awaits you in Koopa Village. It burns like a fuse. I will love you forever. Even if you reject me, my love will endure. If I don't see you soon, I'll surely explode. So please hurry. You've ignited my passion. Come back to me, my love. You're Bruce.
At least he got more eloquent.
This is unusual. We got a letter for the mailman. I wonder if there's any mailmen out there who do that. They have to deliver to their own address. Or if somehow that's a conflict of interest. Dear Paragary, thank you for always delivering my mail, despite snow and ice. Because I live in this cold valley so far from my family, the letters I receive are my greatest pleasure in life. Kind words from my wife and daughter give me the strength to continue my work. My heart leaps with joy every time I hear the sound of your wings. May you never molt. Your fan, Frosty.
a weird thought, but yeah, if you have feathered wings, you do eventually molt and grow new feathers.
Hmm. Lady Bow's, moving on to Lady Bow's letters now. To Lady Bow, please return as quickly as possible. I cannot shake the image of you in some sort of danger. It so worries me that I can no longer sleep. When you went with Mario, you told me not to go with you. But now I regret my obedience. I should have gone anyway and protected you from harm. Now all I can do is wish to the stars with the other boos that you return safely. Please take care, Bootler.
Gotta love him.
Dear Lady Bow, thank you for rescuing us from that horrible tub of blubba up on Gusty Gulch.
I almost thought it said Ghastly Gulch there for a second. Which, considering it's lived in by boos, that would make sense.
Yep.
Not saying anything about their character, it's just something they'd enjoy.
We'd never dreamed we'd meet a boo of your stature. Sight of you alone would have been enough to keep us going, but you went ahead and defeated Tubba Blubba, too. We thought that our friends were done for when they were eaten, but they've all returned. Many thanks. When you're done with your quest, we're throwing you a party. Please come. Oh, and please say hi to everyone at Boo's Mansion. The Boos in Gusty Gulch.
I think it would have been a little more... Wait a second. A letter from Watt's mother? Huh.
What? Say like Watt's mother.
Watt is just a kid. I guess she'd be worried sick about her.
True.
What? Thank the stars that you're safe. I was so worried. When you first disappeared, we were completely baffled. Nobody would help us, and we couldn't find a clue. Then we went to Toad Town and heard about the toy box. I was pretty sure you'd be okay in there for a while, but I was still worried. Please give my deepest thanks to those who saved you. Come home soon. Your mother.
Mama Watt,
So
huh?
that told us literally nothing. But
Well-
it was sweet nonetheless.
I mean, it's still a thought that might not have crossed a lot of people's minds. It's like, oh yeah, Watt is kind of just a baby.
Toddler at most.
A letter from Fuzzapede, of all people. Dear Watt, well, I'm still kicking. I ain't gonna be bait no more. I reckon I appreciate the help of you and your buddies. So a letter will be my thanks, so we're even, alrighty? Anywho, good luck doing what y'all do. And don't be bothering me if we meet up again. Fuzzapede. You kind of stepped on me last time. I don't appreciate that. From Raphael the Raven to Sushi, huh? Dear Sushi, you followed Mario, didn't you? How are you doing? Never expected you'd go with him. I want to hear about you, Mario, and everything else. So why don't you come to see me when you finish traveling? If you have a hard time climbing the tree, I'll come down for you. Raphael the Raven. P.S. Is there anything you want to eat? I'll make anything.
I like that the other letter is from someone named Sashimi.
Sushi and sashimi.
Yes.
Letter to Sushi from Sashimi, Sushi's daughter.
What?
Oh, dang! All kinds of familial connections through these letters.
Sushi has a daughter?
I guess that explains why she already has experience taking care of kids.
True.
Dear Mom, first I heard you were lost in the jungle, then I heard you were traveling with Mario. Don't do anything dangerous. Come back as quickly as you can. I'm waiting for you. You're gonna be a grand sheep. I want you to see the small fry. Your daughter, Sashimi.
Well, if that's not motivation to see this
That's
journey
in
through...
end credits.
What's up?
That's not in end credits. I want that to be in the end credits.
And last but not least, Spike-a-le-
Lester.
Yeah, Spike-a-Lester.
Shut up.
A letter to Lackluster from Flight.
Lester.
Dear Spike, you turncoat! You're hanging around with Mario! I'll never forgive you, you big traitor! I heard that your real name is Lekeister, too. I never heard such a silly name. I'm gonna call you Lakey Lister from now on. The only way you could earn my respect now would be to beat Lord Bowser. Yeah, right. Do that and I'll forgive you. Flight of Team Lakitu.
And, of course, from Lakey Luli. Lolly Lule Low. Dear Lackluster, where are you? You'd better be a good Lakitu and return soon. I'll be faithfully waiting for you near the Wise Wisterwood. If you don't come back, I'll search for you till the end of time. I'll give you such a spiny storm you'll... I'm sorry, love. I get mad when I worry. You're Lackalulu. No, actually. I'm good on the letters. The achievement didn't pop. Oh, no. I think I remember this because they let you navigate the town a little bit before you go to Peach's Castle for the credits. Is that what it is? Will the last chapter and the last couple letters only pop after I beat Bowser?
Yes.
Well, I'll be. I thought I just had to start chapter 8. They really thought of that. They didn't want you to go all the way back down and ruin the immersion. Well, may as well read most of Mario's letters here now. I've only got a little bit of time left in this stream anyway tonight, so we can end it off by reading all of these. Little T, Vanity, Koopa Bros, the Koopa Troopas, Moustafa, Colorado, Goombaria. We got a couple letters from Colorado here. Told you he was the main character. First from Little T. Oh, these come with... How come his come with pictures? I forgot about this. Every single one had a unique piece of art. This is great. Look at how good that painting is.
Dear Mario, how do you do? I'm Little T. I'm just a little toad. I live in Toad Town. I've been training at the dojo so I can save Princess Peach. I'll write to you again later. Bye.
In my infinite wisdom as a kid, when I heard about Thousand Year Door, I kept expecting Little T to show up the entire game because I thought this letter was foreshadowing. If only, right?
If only, if only. The woodpecker cried.
Next up, a letter from Vanity. Or I guess a postcard, you could say.
Hello, Mario. I'm Vanity, Chuck Quizmo's lovely assistant. Thanks for participating in our quiz show. Our ratings are through the roof. Are those star pieces helping you? Please keep coming back until you answer the last question. I'll cheer you on. Vanity.
In case anyone missed it, Vanna is also the name of the woman on Wheel of Fortune who walks back and forth and lights up the TVs.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Thank you for reminding me.
That's a nod to her.
I mean, it's also a pun, but...
It is, but it's a nod to her as well.
Nice. Also, one question about her design. You think those spots are natural or it's makeup? Or is that an inappropriate question to ask a lady?
I wouldn't know. I don't wear makeup and don't really give a flying fig about it. But women who do get a little sensitive about it.
You rat, Mario! How dare you embarrass us? I'll never forget what you did. Red. Hey, watch your back when you walk at night.
Black.
I'm gonna make you cry.
Green.
You better sleep with one eye open, pal. Yellow.
We shall return.
Koopa Bros. Koopa Troopas. Dear Mario, thank you so much for taking care of our fuzzy problem. We, the Koopa Troopas in the village, really appreciate what you've done for us. We must apologize for not rewarding you with anything. We are but simple Koopas. Please drop by the village whenever you like. Anytime. It'd be our honor. Best of luck from all of us. Sincerely, the Koopa Troopas at Koopa Village. Oh, trust me, I dropped by many a time over the course of this adventure.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Wanderer. I have heard many stories about your deeds. People speak very well of you. It comforts me to know that Bowser's creatures no longer loot the ancient ruins. Unfortunately, some relics are missing. This is a shame. I've heard that a Koopa was wandering around the ruins. That sounds very suspicious. You should be careful if you meet any suspicious types. Anyway, I must go. I look forward to hearing great tales of your adventures. Mustafa.
Yeah, it was Colorado that took the relic from your ruins. Not me. How are you, dear boy? I've just finished my exhausting research of the ruins found by my unwavering efforts. Sadly, I did not find any treasures as valuable as I'd hoped. I will press on, though, old chap. There are treasures hidden all over the world. I hear them calling my famous name, asking me to dig them up. Next up, Goombaria.
To Mario. Are you and Goombario doing okay? I'm fine. Oh, this is Goombaria, by the way.
I couldn't tell by the picture. You are the only pink Goomba I've ever met. Also the only one wearing a bow that I've ever met.
You having an exciting adventure? Is Goombario being a hero, or is he just goofing off? You know, I sometimes go shopping in Toad Town with Mom. Maybe we'll see you there. I'd really like to hear some of your exciting stories. I can't wait, really. You can beat up Bowser. I know it. Goombaria.
Yeah, tasty. Oh, this is another way that an NPC tells you a recipe.
Hi there, Mario. Are you eating regularly? You know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. The cookbook you gave me really comes in handy. I already knew a lot of recipes, but with this book, I can cook a world of new dishes. I want to tell you about the latest dish I've been cooking. It's unique. It takes a fire flower and an egg to fix it. When I first made it, it blew me away. It might help you on your adventures. Please come visit and bring those ingredients. Taste tea.
Next, Colorado again.
How are you, old bean? Smashing, I trust.
I'd just like to thank you for helping with that nasty volcano business. Of course, I'm sure you're well aware of my own heroic role in the final fracas.
I've lately worried about my dear wife. How she must worry about me as I brave danger. Perhaps it's time I returned home for a while. Feel free to stop by for a spot of tea. Colorado. How many letters we got left? Yoshi Kids, Rolf, and the Wise Wisterwood.
How did the wise Wisterwood write a letter?
Don't ask questions. He probably had one of the daisies write it for him.
Probably. Because Flap don't really have have arms either, do they?
Oh, you roboted kind of hard there for a second.
Yeah, I'm in the.
Hold on, I need to get into my Yoshi voice here.
Yoshi! Dear Mario, the volcano stopped erupting. Please come back and visit. The village leader wants to see you too. Everybody does. And we want to play with you. We bet you've been on all kinds of wild adventures. Remember to bring your stories. The Yoshi kids.
Hey,
Imagine.
Hey, big guy. How you doing? Ralph of the Bad Shop here. Thanks a bunch for shopping at my place. You're a cool customer. To show my gratitude, I'll be waiting for you with all my stock 0% off. Ralph.
0% off, huh?
Oh,
Forgot.
that's
a
all of
number.
Mario's letters. What's up?
Yep. Oh, no. Just 0% off. I think you missed the number there, bro.
I love how Wise Wisterwood is just there in the corner, looking a little bit distraught that everyone else is crowding him out of the picture.
Dear Mario, how are you holding up? It's so sunny in Flower Fields. Peace is returned here. Lily's in her own little world as usual. Rosie is spreading a rumor that you're interested in her. I heard that Petunia is singing your praises across the land. As you know, I can't move from this spot, but I'm content to watch the Bulbulbs frolic. Good luck to you, Mario. All of Flower Fields is wishing to the stars that your dreams will come true. Wise Wisterwood.
All right, then. With all of that done and out of the way, there truly is nothing left now. Everybody, thank you for coming out to the stream tonight. It's been a blast. Icicle, I think you're actually the only person who's left here right now, because my view count says 1, unless Twitch is being funky again.
I don't know.
So,
Just be funky.
on the off chance anybody is listening, thank you for coming tonight, but don't go anywhere quite yet. We have a tradition that we do around these parts at the end of streams. We roll a d20 to see if something amazing happens. And that... Ooh. Not a bad number, that's a 14. That'll win you most stat check rolls, but unfortunately it does nothing here.
Duh.
We need 6 more for it to count for something, so everybody, thank you all for coming out tonight, and please join us again tomorrow night, when we will be finally, at long last, finishing Paper Mario.
Woohoo!
Until then, I'm What the Fnu.
I'm Icicle C. Cold.
Later, everybody.